Wake up.
6 o'clock. Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
Time for Early Break. Brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks.
I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Full show had lots to get to. We had Matt Rule yesterday. We'll get to that here in a second. Some audio from his discussion with the Chamber of Commerce and afterwards. But we have to get idle chit chat before that. Good morning. How are you guys? You feel better today or not?
Yeah, I feel great. 67 degrees. 602.
Nice.
602.
Weather.
Yeah, we can do that every morning now. It'd be nice.
67.
And chance of rain is.
I don't know that.
We need a weather update
Well, if
every
you're
day.
you can't start going weather and not have be able to throw in chance of rain.
67 degrees. Hold on.
I'd say precipitation is the number one thing people want to know about. That overrides everything.
He laughs at that, but it's a real thing. People want to know, is it going to rain?
They're
It
not.
affects the whole
Lincoln-
day here.
Lincoln shows. No, it doesn't look like it. It shows Thursday partly cloudy. This is good news because I got a hog right ahead. 79 degrees is the high.
Wait, what are you looking at here? I see a chance of rain all day on mine.
Really?
Literally all day.
all day.
50% chance at 7 a.m. and then a little break from
I
9
see a
to
20%.
11.
20%.
Okay, to be fair, 30 to 40%, but it's still showing a chance of on and off thunderstorms all day long.
6:03 a.m. on
Has anything changed with precipitation? So
Yeah, in the last minute, did anything
anything
change in
change?
the forecast?
6:03 a.m. on Thursday. 67 degrees in Lincoln. 69 in Omaha.
Thank you.
What a piece that was at the 10 o'clock news. The weather. It was almost like if you're at growing up, like you don't speak during the weather.
No.
There's no one. Don't.
Everyone,
Everyone.
everyone,
Right.
Weather. Right. That's where everything. And don't even think about talking during this section right here.
Right.
if somebody, you just crank up the volume, just make a statement. Hey,
No,
I can't hear you. I
No.
can't hear you. Weather's on.
there was none of that.
Out.
There was no remote. There's no
I'm
remote.
sorry, but
Yeah,
back
Back in the day, there was no remote. There's a giant, big wooden TV.
there's a knob though, right?
There's a knob,
Turn
yes.
the knob up. Make a
Absolutely.
statement. Say, hey, quiet.
Yes.
Crank it.
The weather was very important to Bill Kidd.
Okay.
100%.
I see some immediate.
Oh God.
I see some immediate
Feedback.
criticism on
Got
me.
it.
Steven Sybil mumbles too much on the podcast. I swear I only
What?
pick up half of what he says.
Who said that on Twitter?
Tin cup.
All right, Tin Cup.
Tin cup.
That's enough out of you today. On that note, let's get our open for idle chit chat right now.
Their sports takes are great,
Generally speaking.
but the random conversations are even better.
I don't know if you want to talk about that on the radio.
Hey, you just did.
You just did. I mean, we're not just talking amongst ourselves.
It's time for Idle Chit Chat on Early Break, sponsored by Newton's Lawn Care.
You know, quickly to start off this before regarding Newton's Lawn Care,
Yeah.
Andrew, who you know,
Oh, personally, yeah.
I received a group text last night from David from RenewYourAuto.com
Uh-huh.
and Andrew in the same text.
Whoa.
Because
That's like the power brokers of Lincoln.
we have a collaboration of business going on. David hired David hired Andrew from Newton's Lawn Care to do his lawn, and he's very happy with the service so far. So how about that? I received a text of the progress of the yard from David, who hired Andrew from Newton's Lawn Care to do it for him.
Worlds collide.
How about
I told you he's over at my house nonstop. He's probably there 3 times a week,
3 times,
just pacing around, just checking things out. It's unbelievable.
making sure things are good.
Yes, it's
And you're fine with that.
unbelievable. Speaking of grass, I have a
Okay, here we go.
situation that I
Uh-oh.
want to talk about.
Situation.
So I do. I listen to a little bit of podcast because I want to hear a few things on college football. That's kind of what I want to know, kind of what's going on, stay in touch with college football. So I was listening to XM Radio 84, Childers, Neuheisel, and they had Mike Farrell on.
Okay.
And
Been on the show, friend of the show, Mike Farrell.
Childers and Farrell just went off on Harbaugh on they say it's the dumbest thing he's ever said
No,
about mowing yards.
dude, they're wrong.
I was distraught. I'm listening to it, and he's like, "That's the dumbest thing he's ever said. Who in their right mind would ever get any sort of enjoyment out of mowing a yard?"
Oh my God, I'm offended. Now
Neuheisel stayed very, very Switzerland on everything.
So it was childish.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he was just like, I would never mow. Farrell went as far as saying that he used to have to mow, and he had all the trees, had nice trees in his backyard. He had all the trees removed just because it was just didn't want to mow around the trees.
Ooh.
And then, which is kind of a little rough, isn't it, to cut all your trees down?
Yeah, come on
Because
now.
it take like 50 years to grow.
Yeah.
And then he said that I just stopped mowing altogether. Just hired it done. I was taken back.
That's
I
called
was.
laziness.
If you don't have a memory of mowing a
I
yard,
like childish, so I don't want to go too hard on it.
Again, it's just about the comment on Neuheisel. That's it. So it wasn't.
To me, it sounds like Childers feels offended by what Harbaugh said. Like he's calling him dumb because really he's calling me out for being lazy without calling me out personally. I think he felt bad about the whole situation.
It could be, but
That's a pretty deep psychoanalysis there.
Thank you.
It was pretty deep. I like that. Now I think they were a little bit active. They did talk about the area. They talked about all these lawn mowing crews that come in, and they talked about probably the area where Harbaugh lives is probably pretty nice. Probably a lot of crews coming in at that. They're probably not hiring the guy that walks by. Hey, can I mow your yard for $10? That's just not what they're doing at that
Harbaugh
area.
uses a rider.
Don't they have to respect the fact that he is making $9+ million a year and he's mowing his own yard? That was the article said that. This is a guy who makes all the money in the world, doesn't he?
100%.
He could hire anyone he wants to, but he chooses not to.
Their satisfaction when you get done with make a couple passes, like, all right, I'm making progress.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
He's a lawnsman.
Yeah, he's a lawnsman.
That's what he said. I'd be a lawnsman.
I said he is an ascending coach to me. I really enjoy him.
Yeah. He is literally ascending because what are they last 2 years?
Playoff team.
Can you imagine
conference
Can
champion?
you imagine 5-4?
Pretty good.
Imagine what's being said in contract negotiations. Like, well, at Michigan State, Tucker gets $10 million.
I know.
What do you think I should
100%.
get? What do you guys think? What do you guys think I should get? Let me ask you, Mr. Chancellor.
Tucker's
who won the conference the
yeah.
last 2 years?
Yes,
Mel Tucker's making this.
Yes.
How did his offseason look, by the way?
Just throw that at you. How are things going over there in East Lansing right now? If you just said, right, because the starting quarterback is at Auburn now, like that, after spring. Went through spring, then went to Auburn.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think it's the same if they lose Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I don't.
Absolutely not.
He's got to go in there.
Yeah.
There's a chance they could find somebody. I know you can say Jake. They could find somebody else.
No. Back-to-back championships in the Big Ten?
Right.
No way. No, Michigan had done that forever.
Right.
They couldn't get past Ohio State. Harbaugh is their guy. He needs to be there as long as
I tell you one thing too that's pretty amazing. I watched this the other day at the 4 a.m. Treadmill.
We're ripping out
Ohio State was short. They showed the play again, and when they got the first down, they had on fourth down, and they gave them the first down by like an inch, and they went in, scored, and ended up winning in overtime, and that was at in the shoe. They were short, and they should have won the game. That's also talk about a game changer. You know what that would have done to him?
Yes,
that is a game. Now he's turned it since then,
but
it got a little ugly. He lost the next one. I think he lost a couple after that one too, in a row there.
What year was this?
I don't know that. I'm gonna go back 5 years.
Okay,
5 years. 5 years. It was in the shoe.
Okay,
so
they're showing that on the.
But that it was BTN.
Okay,
yeah, BTN. So I was watching that in the morning. That's where I catch up on all my softball. And I catch up on my softball
that's
updates.
That's good.
Yes,
they cover baseball.
I went more music this morning though. I kind of went a little more music.
What were you listening to?
I don't want to tell because I might bring it up sometime. On the
show.
Oh,
this is
keep that.
Yeah, it might come up with something.
Yeah, you don't have to answer.
I tell you, one song I did listen to was My Kind of Country by Kid Rock.
Okay,
yeah, I listened to that. Yeah,
Hot Button.
How many times did you play it on repeat?
No, I just got it once. But I guess what else I listened to. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah, that's good.
And it makes you feel good. I'm telling you what, that's about as feel good song as you can get.
It is.
It is right there.
I downloaded
Charlie
it.
Pride.
It's on my phone.
Yeah,
now.
Charlie Pride. That's
on my playlist.
It's as good as life gets right there.
6:10 a.m.
Yes. Check any more chance of precipitation.
Has the chance of rain changed? Sip
have a 20 to 30% chance.
Thank you.
Of showers in Lincoln. I don't know about the rest of the state. But it's 6:10 and it's 69 degrees.
Oh, it's gone up 2 degrees already. How about
nice.
that?
Yeah.
How about that? Is that it for Idle Chit Chat? Anybody else?
No, just a reminder that we're going to have a graduation situation with Duke. will be coming up.
What time is
Bill's
that
Roast.
gonna be?
Wait, what's that, Jake? What do you have me
It's
scheduled?
7:30 today.
Oh, it's
Seven.
on the budget. I
Yeah.
did read the budget.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did.
I call it
Yeah,
the
yeah.
budget.
The budget? So you called it the budget?
He has as the budget before.
Yeah.
The rundown, but the
Yeah.
budget, sure.
But Duke will be we'd like to try to get him live in studio. Right now
There's still time. Duke, if
there's
you're
still
up,
time.
come on.
Oh, he's up. He's
can make it
listening.
here,
He's
Duke.
up right now. Yeah.
What would be stopping him? Just the world.
No, he can get here. He does. There's nothing. Nothing. It's kind of like me when, like I said, when I talk to people. We had this mention about being on their phones. Like that's like, if you're like a heart surgeon and you're on call, absolutely be on your phone all the time. Have to be like that. Those things are important. What's
Miss out.
I don't have anything going
On the golf
right.
course.
There's
crap.
nothing
Gotta
right now.
go.
Where I need to look at my phone because I got to know. No, I don't.
Well, Jake sends the budget.
Send the budget.
The budget, yeah.
And I check on that. I check on the
Yeah,
budget.
Bill looks at the budget.
He
All
gets
right.
excited when he sends it.
I do. I gotta let you guys know. You guys have to know.
It goes to
Just
my
check your rundown. Check your email. The rundown's there.
I think
it goes to my Hotmail account.
I know it does. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by Newton's Lawn Care. Call them at 402-440-6297 for all your lawn care needs and fertilizer needs. Again, Newton's Lawn Care. All right, Sip, you and I were both at the Chamber of Commerce yesterday.
Oh, this is big. Let's hear
Matt
about
Rule was there. I'm curious about the stuff said afterwards. Stick around for that. I know Husker Online was there as well as some other outlets, but you want to start with that, Sip, or what happened during?
I think we could talk about a few. There's
Okay.
probably two or three.
What
things.
was the biggest thing you heard there from Matt Rule?
That Nate Borkerture and John Bullock are now put on scholarship. That's fairly significant news at Nebraska.
Oh, that's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, when people get put on scholarship. John Bullock is sort of, in my mind at least, sort of emerged from nowhere because he wasn't really on he wasn't playing a lot on regular downs, right?
Correct.
Borkerture had 6 catches last year for 52 yards. Had some drops early, and then I thought came on, and I like the way he looked. He had the 38-yard catch in the spring game up the seam.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, in both cases, Matt Rule said they're playing starting caliber football. So it makes sense that they are now on scholarship. The next question is, people will say, well, that puts them at 90. I think they're at 90. Unofficially, but Rule 90 scholarship players. You're supposed to be at 85. But he said, this is what he said. As far for the final pieces of roster attrition, Rule said he's confident about where they are with the overall numbers. There's, quote, there's some things that are still out there, but we still have room if we needed to do something. He didn't want to go into what's happened. He said there's stuff that's happened. He's not worried about it, is the point. He's not. And I'm never worried about it. This is one of those topics I'm like, okay, are we really going to talk about this?
I think it just falls in for the Husker fans as being interesting.
Yep.
Not so much concerned.
Yeah.
I don't think like you said, there's zero concern because you know what? You have to be at 85.
Right.
It's just
So
a rule here.
there's zero concern.
Thank
But the fans have intrigue. It's just like the Colorado situation.
you.
It's like this is they're going to have to be at 85. They're going to get to 85.
Mhm.
How are they going to get there? Who are they going to be? Interesting.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
So there's that. And then I got to switch stories here, Jake.
You guys both sent pictures of your meal and did.
What'd you think of it? Who
What's that?
was better?
I thought Sipples was better.
Oh my God.
I thought
I
Sipples.
rushed mine. It
You
wasn't
did-
rushed.
yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
to remind Jake.
Well, do
Yeah.
you want to give the play-by-play there? You
Yeah.
took a picture, and he said, "Hey, you didn't send one to Bill." So
Yeah.
let me get one real quick.
Yeah.
One of the meals that was not eaten on the table.
Now, to defend
that's why I took
Jake, he was hobnobbing a lot.
Was he?
I was hobnobbing.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
I
he's
could see
doing
it.
his
I was
best.
talking.
Oh, I can see it.
Come on, Bill.
Especially with the cruise, with the momentum of the cruise building up.
Yeah, there was a lot of people
Yeah,
talking about the
clients,
cruise, by
people I
the
know
way.
out there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Jake, just so you know, there were people asking about the cruise.
Were they
Yes.
to you?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people.
Oh, by the way,
Tuesday had a discussion with the cruise people.
shout out to Downtown Scott.
Yes, Downtown Scott came up and said hi to us.
Yeah, shout out to Downtown
big
Scott.
show listener, Downtown
I
Scott.
don't know Downtown Scott.
He's a big man.
He's a big guy.
Is he
Big
awesome?
guy,
If you
tall.
can't stop by the building here.
Hey, I know you're downtown
Yeah, but
right
drive
now.
up.
but
Drive
come
up.
on,
Yeah, come on up.
come
Just
down O Street, Scott.
Stop in. The
Give
doors
him
are
the-
open.
Please, hey, Jake, give everybody the address.
No, I don't want to do
Just
that.
kidding. It's just-
Oh, why?
Oh, our address?
Yeah.
You want you really? It
Just
is
go to
like a
Target and
personal
walk
address.
across the street.
330 North 48th Street, Suite A. Yeah, right across from Target.
Yes.
Yeah, Jake drives a black Honda.
No, I don't. I drive a silver something.
No. Okay.
My car's not black. It's not a Honda.
It's not?
Come on.
What? Nobody's going to do anything to it.
Was
Is
there
Toyota Camry.
Here's the biggest thing I got from the meal. If we could touch on it real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Did you eat? Because I saw like a bundt cake in the background.
So here's what it was.
A personal bundt cake. Was that right?
Black bundt cake.
There's either
chocolate.
cheesecake or a chocolate bundt cake.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I had the chocolate bundt cake.
Gotcha.
It was
Did you?
Did you eat it first? I always eat the
No,
bundt cake.
I did
first.
not.
I always
I
eat
should
dessert
have.
first. I don't want to get like caught up at the end of the meal going like, oh,
I was
full.
You're
So-
uncouth.
I was
Yeah.
confused because
No.
you get there and you have this nice
Uncouth.
salad. It's
Yeah.
got chicken on it, but that was the meal.
That was the meal.
I thought that was like okay, here's a start. No, that was the meal. I'm like, oh,
This is
Well, when it had chicken on it, that should have gave you a
that should have
clue.
gave me a clue.
That
I'm like,
shoulda-
this can't
shoulda
be the whole
been-
meal,
yeah.
right?
it looked good though.
I walked away starving. Still.
This was
Yeah.
to recap. This was the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce. It's called Face the
face the chamber.
Face the Chamber. I was going to say Face the Commerce. Face the
Face
Chamber.
the chamber.
Face the
It's
Chamber.
like Face the Nation on Sunday morning. Same
Sort of.
type of kind of
and
a panel.
And what happens is Rule does his speech, which was fabulous, by the way. And then he was kind enough to take some questions from the media, which there wasn't a lot of media there. There's probably 6 or 7 people. But okay, so what about Logan Smothers? What about the quarterbacks that have gone in the portal? Casey Thompson at Florida Atlantic, Richard Torres at Incarnate Word. Logan Smothers has not. I don't think he's found a home yet. So is the door open for him to return? This is what Rule said. My point to them was simple. If you want to go look, you can still come back. He says, I don't know if anyone will. A couple of the guys, they call me all the time asking, what do I think of this coach in this place? The door is open on our end. He said this too. If you are here, I want you to be all in. Jeff Sims played well, and Heinrich had a good spring. I'd love to have one more guy if one of the 3 guys still wants to be here. So the door is open. And now he didn't mention Chubba, but he did later say something about Chubba, like the Chubb. I mean, and he said on Monday on statewide radio that Chubba came on strong in the last week and a half. So would Logan come back? I don't know. I mean, I don't have a read on that. It would be good. I guess.
Probably comes back to a couple things. One would be, does he have a landing spot?
Right.
That'd be the
That's
thing.
probably a
At
big
the
factor.
right level.
At the right level, what fits him, where he feels comfortable with.
What does that
Really
spot
have-
look like?
What's that spot look like? And I can't speak for Logan. Like I said, I can't rave about a young man more, but I'm sure there's a things that I don't think that he's looking well. I'm just Auburn didn't take me, so that I'm beside myself. I would doubt that would be the case with him. I think he's probably looking for the best fit where he can get on the field and play. That is what he's looking for. And sometimes there's people that again would be like, we would love to have him. He would probably compete to be our starter. We can't. Right. We don't have a number. We already have 5 scholarship whatever quarterbacks. He might be, hey, he can go to Wyoming. Well, we have 5 on on scholarship or wherever. I'm just making a name up with Wyoming.
No, I got you.
But that's where it comes into. There's more to the story, and where the story would add to for Husker fans would be if he came back. What would the biggest story be?
If Logan came back?
If he came back, what would the biggest story be? Not the biggest story, but a sidebar story of interest.
If Logan Smothers came back, what would be the sidebar story of interest, Jake?
We just talked about it. Scholarship numbers.
Yeah, that's right.
So if he came back, you'd be like, okay, that's one back. Because right now he's probably off the books. Right. Right now it'd be off the books. Now he comes back on the books. What does that do?
Something's got to move.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting. Again, a concern? Yeah. Zero concern.
Right.
Well, the question I have if Logan came back,
we've always been on the same page. You and me have always been like this.
Always.
Like, what was that? What'd you just do?
I don't know. There was that one day at Shoemaker's though where it was a bad.
Yeah, I had to.
It was a bad scene.
And you deserved it.
I got dressed down.
No, you get dressed down. You done something that was not professional.
Do you agree you deserved it?
Yeah.
I
So,
love that.
So I didn't make it up like that. And then also, when it was over, it was over.
We moved on.
But when I drove back into town from Shoemaker's, I thought, that's it. I'll never talk to Bill Busch again.
Wow,
I thought you were that mad. He was mad.
How long was this conversation?
It was long.
It was a long conversation.
You screamed the whole time?
No, he didn't. He alternated between regular Bill and pissed off Bill. I mean, there was Bill like this, but there was also the other Bill that I'd never really heard before.
Pissed off Bill.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Bill.
So
pissed off Bill on
we
radio
were
yet.
fine after that. We were fine. It was like pros can do that. You can have
You
like
had
a
to
little,
get it. You had to
little
get. You
disagreement.
got to vent here a
taken
little bit.
aback.
You got to vent sometimes.
He had a good point. We're not going to get into it.
We're not
Okay, now
talking
what
about
else
it,
is there? Nothing. I think that was most of the stuff that's pertinent. I don't know what the chances are of Logan Smothers coming back. It's something to watch.
Was there anything on return date when everyone's back?
Yes.
Is it June 3rd? And what
Thank
time
you.
is
God,
what time
It's
are
a
they
good
starting
bill.
back
It's
up?
good, Bill.
Bill,
Because this is what you want. This is what the people
Okay.
want to know. I'm talking for the people.
I know. Well, here's what I would tell you as a prelude to that. Final
prelude.
exams take place from May 15th to May 19th.
Next week.
After that, answers your question. Rule will give his players 2 weeks off to catch their breath, and they reconvene on May 30th. So then it's on in June. I say it's on. Now, I don't know if you agree with me. It felt like last year, June was just regular season to me almost.
June and July, it's 4th and 1. It really is.
Thank you, Bill.
And then so that period is going to be called for the breakers. With those 2 weeks, that's called discretionary period. So there is still availability in discretionary period to come into the weight room and lift. They just can't. They can have someone in the weight room, I believe, in the past has been for safety issues.
Okay,
but there is no leadership from full-time coaches. That's everywhere. That's just how it works. But you can have the option of coming into the weight room. There's usually a period you can come in, and there's only a safety monitor there. It's kind of like, hey, we don't that. But now you can, like when people go home. So let's just say that someone's say they're going to go back home for 2 weeks. They're going back to Florida, like that. They will have a detailed workout. They don't just be like, "What'd you do? Just hit triceps hard, mostly triceps, biceps." No, this is the workout you do. This is the workout you do. It's not don't go on your own program.
Okay.
So they'll have a plan for that of what they can do and be able to get it done.
Okay.
Discretionary.
The other part of this that I think Bill would be interested in, Jake, you're not a big recruiting person.
No, but it's important. It is important.
Right.
It's important.
And we're on the same
incredibly
page.
important.
We're on the same page. The June 23rd to 25th weekend is a big one recruiting. That's when they'll have official visitors in, okay? The June 16th weekend, he said, could still be that too, but the June 23 to 25 weekend is primary.
Oh, the pen's bad again. Look at that.
The pin doesn't work. Hold on.
Did you see the anger? Did you see the disgust in his face? That was incredible. Just the eye roll, the pen. Come on, Jake.
He's getting old, Bill.
And I
And
get
little
blamed
things
for the
bother
bad
him.
pen.
There's no doubt about it.
Little things bother Bill. He's getting old. And if you go too far, you'll get a phone call.
You ever see?
Thank you.
He's very frank.
This one's good. Try that one.
Thank you.
He's got a working pin.
Yeah.
No, that one's better. That one will work
one?
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's definitely gonna work.
The June 6th. Okay, now back to the. Hold on, Bill.
Okay, I'm going to have to.
No, that's the main thing. June 16th. They have camps in the early stages of June. Just telling people what happens in the summer. They have camps in the early stages of June, including there'll be a fullback camp. And then he's not big on. Now, this is just head coaches do this all different, but he's not big on having official visitors and recruiting visitors at the camps, because he says the coaches need to focus on the kids at the camp. And a lot of times he says that some staffs you'll see, they won't even be at the camp because they're with the recruits.
So there's truth to that. There's some that's happened at times. You generally have it. That's a hard situation when you have, that's the most important time, having them in with the thing. And then all of a sudden you have camp to work. And so the camps, for the most part, I'm sure Nebraska I'm sure Coach Rule will crush it in this area. But when you look out there, it better be the full-time people out there. Okay. You're going to have other people working too. Don't get me wrong. You're getting instructed and coached. You better be out there. The standing around stuff like that, that's crap. Like that. It's like
waste of time.
Wasted time like that. And at LSU, oh man, when I talk about 4th and 1 full metal jacket at Ogeron camp, oh man, you'd be drenched as a full-time coach. You would be drenched. You coach for whatever that period would be, and it was from the time the first person walked up to start to come in and turn his registration form in until everyone was gone that night. It was on
4th and 1.
It was 4th.
Are we 4th and 1? Are we doing a good job?
What's
I
that?
think we're doing 4th and 1. Yeah.
Are we?
we're 4th
I mean,
and
yes.
1.
Now Bill has pointed out I was off my game on Monday for, would you say a half
That was
hour?
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
Yeah, I
Half
think
hour?
it was more. His phone went
It
down.
was the 7
phone
o'clock
locked up.
hour.
Was it a half hour
No, it's longer
It
than
was a
that.
7 a.m. hour.
off my game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some people pointed out to me that day, by the way, like, what were you doing in the second hour?
You had a texter distract you. We all know who that texter is.
Yeah.
And then your phone then crashed, and then it was all over.
Yeah.
Then it was everything.
Me and Bill were like,
The best
You
part was
you handled the show.
we thought
We handle it.
we thought that the texter had
corrupted your
corrupted your phone, had logged into your phone.
Well, no, hold on. I'm not convinced that's not the case.
You think the texter somehow
He's very
got
intelligent.
into your phone.
He's
It
very
could be
intelligent.
intel.
That's
That could
amazing.
He's very intelligent.
But we didn't love. But that was fun.
Anyway,
It's good to have you back, buddy. Good to have you back.
626.
Yes.
626, May 11th, 69 degrees
Is
in
that-
Lincoln.
Yeah, I like the
Also,
constant updates of weather.
Duke did
time.
mention to me. I saw him the other day. We went mushroom hunting. He goes, that Sipple's a pioneer. How he discovered Dos Equis is unreal. That was a little touch of sarcasm
Now
there.
he has his Dos
Now
Equis
he has
shirt.
a Dos Equis shirt
And that
on.
shirt, by the way, Bill, that's not new. This
It's
is
not.
not a new shirt. This has been
No.
around for a while.
You can tell on the Dos Equis label. It's like
It's
an
a little
iron-on. It's an iron-on patch.
a little faded.
It's like he did it himself.
Iron-on patch.
It is.
No,
It's
no, this was swag
Yeah.
from
What,
something,
2014 maybe?
perhaps.
No, it came in 2014.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
20,
that's the college football playoff signal.
Yeah, I don't know where I got it,
The
but
logo.
it's swag.
That's the logo. If you have
When did
that,
the playoff begin?
was
Didn't Ohio State win in 2014 in the playoff?
it that?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Ohio
Could be.
State beat.
I thought it was a little
Oregon
later.
in the
I thought
playoff.
maybe 6. I think you might be right.
Frosty.
I think it's 14.
Frosty criticized me for wearing this to an event on campus. He thought it was inappropriate.
because it says Dos Equis.
Yeah.
14,
2014.
15. Okay.
Okay.
Could be.
Thank you,
Could be.
Josh.
Thank
Good
you.
morning,
Thank you,
Josh.
Jack.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Josh.
And,
Thank you for the update.
Jake,
there.
thanks for letting me go through that stuff. And Bill,
Well,
thank
that
you
was
for your
important.
contributions.
I thought it was funny because there's
Funny haha or funny weird?
both.
Okay.
Matt Rule.
What?
Fans were allowed to ask some questions to the
Oh, yeah.
January Commerce. So, like he had about 10 minutes of questions at the end. The very first question that came in was about the fullback and running power.
He
I
said, "Are you going to run? Are you going to really run the ball? And are you going to be in the I formation?" And
He's
said,
like,
and
"Are
he
you
said,
serious?"
he said, "Is that a serious question?"
That's what he said.
He goes, "You just want me to tell you what we're going to do?"
Yeah.
He says they're going to have a fullback camp though.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they're going to run from the I.
Yeah.
They did it. in the spring.
There's merit of being a two-back team or a fullback team in the state because that's a position that you can find in this state. There are fullbacks.
Braden Clover.
There are fullbacks. You can find that guy that's 6'2", 230 that can play that position really well. Sometimes at tight end, maybe that you got to get back to that. Boy, you really need that 6'5" guy. You need that length where the fullback can be a little bit different in that spot.
You're right. Braden Clover I'm not saying he's going to be the starting fullback, but he's very prominent in the discussion. 6'2", 225 from Wymore.
So 6'2",
Yeah.
220, exactly.
South
what
of
you said.
Beatrice.
Just like we
Nice.
It's like I'm speaking
kind
to
of
you,
like
which I am. 'Cause I'm sitting right next to you.
we're on a radio.
We're on the radio
radio.
show together.
We have to remember that,
Yeah,
by the way.
sometimes you're on the
Sometimes
radio.
you do.
We please consider that we are speaking into microphones.
Yes.
On the radio.
Braden would be, from my time with him, would be an outstanding fullback. Yeah, he will be at that. So well identified by the new staff.
He's prominent in that discussion. I mean, he would be one or two.
Yeah, and a great human, just a great human. If anybody sees him, yeah, tell him that.
Braden Clover from Wymore, Nebraska.
Just south of Beatrice.
Wymore Southern would be the school,
That's
correct?
right. Wymore
That'd be
Southern,
down towards the Tri-County, DeWitt Tri-County area.
Yep.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, when you get down
Jake,
there.
help him out.
DeWitt's more west of
A little more west.
Beatrice,
It's more west of Beatrice.
Like Wymore's like straight south, basically, of Beatrice.
Yeah, I'm going to say there's some. I'm going to say there's probably some kids from Wymore that dated someone from DeWitt Tri-County
Yeah, well,
back in the day.
definitely from Beatrice.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, I'm sure.
Definitely
Yeah, I'm
dated
sure
Beatrice people.
I'm sure there's some proms that went back and forth.
You bet. That's the main stuff. That's the main stuff. It was a great crowd, 750
It was-
people.
it
I
was
did not
a-
have the
yeah.
lunch, by the way.
I did.
Yeah. I didn't think it was.
Did you that I would, like at the end? I would have kind of scoured around if I did and see one of the cheesecakes that no one ate.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw someone do that.
Just
I,
sit down.
I saw
I
someone-
don't think it's-
I witnessed it happen.
That's
I
so. Also,
saw it happen.
so he eyed it. Walk me through it.
Hold on.
What happened?
Okay, so
Yeah.
this person was at a different table.
Yeah.
But from like they didn't sit at my table, but I did see at the very end when everyone's leaving, there was a person. When I say it was a guy or a girl, it was a person that walked to a
It
table
was
that
definitely
saw
a guy.
one of the cheese. They went for the cheese.
That was not a girl.
And seriously, They looked. I saw it.
He looked around.
They looked around and like took half of it and walked away.
Okay.
Took a big hunk, put it in their mouth,
I
and
thought
then walked away. I
that's
saw it happen. I almost.
You know for sure, especially when he does kind of the.
He did the
double
look.
look,
He
like
did
that.
the look around.
And here's the thing: no one really cares. He just went over, just sat down and enjoyed it.
I know. Now,
Yeah.
you could have done that. Now, I walked toward one, and I thought, if someone sees me,
This
is gonna be
person
a
seemed
bad-
like they were embarrassed because
The
they didn't want
person that-
anyone to see this
The
at
person
all.
would be the best would be if Keith Mann saw you. That would be. I'd be ecstatic. I'd get a text immediately. I saw Sipple steal a dessert.
and he'd be extremely sarcastic.
He would. Yes, there'd be some. Yes,
Extremely
yes.
sarcastic.
But if
Keith-
Keith Mann at the
Keith is a mutual friend of ours,
and
and he's extremely funny, but
Yes.
extremely dry. I mean, extremely dry. Keith Mann is I'm going to call him an
Do
associate.
you think he snap a picture of that moment at all or not?
senior
He was there.
associate athletic
Seniors,
director.
thank you.
Yes.
If he
Senior
saw you
associate.
sneaking dessert,
Thank
would he
you.
snap a
Yes.
picture of that?
Keith is
Yeah.
50, by the way.
He looks 49.
I thought he looked 40.
Yeah, he does. Keith's a good. Yeah, very, very, very good-looking young man.
He looks like a Hawaiian.
I don't know about that.
Come on, doesn't he?
I wouldn't have went there. Probably. I don't know if I
Was
thought
it
that.
inappropriate?
No, not inappropriate. I'm just not. I don't know if I'd classify him as.
I think he looks Hawaiian.
I don't see the Hawaiian in Keith.
Really? The
Why?
skin tone.
Yeah.
Skin tone, kind of roundish face, skin
Keith, if
tone.
you're listening, would you text these guys? Do you view yourself as a Hawaiian look? I don't think he's going to say yes.
I
On
think
that.
if he wore a Hawaiian shirt, you'd look very natural.
I've
And
never
you'd-
seen him in a Hawaiian
No.
shirt. He wears a lot of golf attire.
Yeah, he's
polos.
Not just golf pay. He did a lot of golf stuff.
I was astounded. He was talking yesterday about perhaps playing in a senior event at Firethorn, where you guys live.
Keith is.
Yeah, and I said, "Wait a minute, how can you play in a senior event?" He goes, "Well, I'm 50," and it just knocked me back. I was like, "You are 50 years old. You look like a Hawaiian man of 42 or 40."
So I'd like to have seen him see you steal a dessert. That would have made my day.
And snap a picture and
And
send it
snap
to
a
Bill.
picture. It did.
He would have
Look
made
at
this
this.
sound.
Deservedly so.
There's a shock. Sipple stealing the dessert.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna go take a nap
Yeah.
in the courtyard.
Hey, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Embassy Suites. Let's
Embassy
go take your
Suites.
nap. This
Did
is
you
your
see
napping
the place you stop at? Did you walk by it?
I did, and I told Sean, there it is. There's the place.
The nap
Right
zone.
there,
Yeah,
right there.
The
yeah, it
sip
was right
nap
by
zone.
where they used to have the kind of the running water, like a creek, and it was like so. It was so soothing. It was. I mean, you could get some days at the Journal Star that were hectic,
Yeah.
and you remove yourself from the newsroom, and it's like you're in another town.
Was there smoking in the newsroom?
Yes, there were. We'll talk about that
Oh,
later.
that-
Schedule news next. An early break in the ticket.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We're dedicated to serve clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Look at your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. At Renew Your Auto, they offer tons of ceramic coating, window tinting, paintless dent repair, washes and details, bed liners, and more. Where can you go to get services like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment today at renewyourauto.com. Renew can do for you.
If you're interested in installing solar panels in Nebraska, there's a name you need to know. Solar by Alpine Electric is based out of Lincoln, and you can be sure the project will be handled with care and detail because Rick, the owner of Solar by Alpine Electric, will be involved in the entire process from start to finish. We're an REC Solar Certified Pro installer and handle jobs in Lincoln and the surrounding area. Let us show you real-time results in your area. Call Rick today at 402-440-4371 by Alpine Electric.
NASCAR is known for fast cars, roaring action, and big bucks. The Nebraska Lottery's NASCAR Powerball Playoff promotion features all three, especially the bucks. Until May 30th, buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play or Double Play, enter the voucher number, and you could be one of 15 winners of $1,000 and the chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship Weekend. Enter today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
As a Nebraska lottery retailer, I'm always looking for new ways to promote scratch and lotto tickets. So this year, I've hired the local hockey team to remind people how fast, easy, and fun games are. Hey, no cross-checking customers. Sorry, have it. That's a little hectic, but it's working. $1 $2 scratch ticket coming your way. Oh, nice shot. Right in the breadbasket.
The Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds vary by game.
Vershawn Jackson for Brant Excavating. Brant's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize. If you're looking for someone done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brant is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brant Excavating at 402-474-41 or go to BrantSC.com. They're also hiring, so join the team today. Brant Excavating, a part of the Bauer brand, who reminds you, go Big Brand!
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $20. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. Location and one in Bagels and Joe.
Gaina Trucking is hiring C Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. The trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
It's May, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check Nathan Layton and find your next ride. Summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break with Sip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
From the text line here, Tim chimes in at 464-5685. He says, some days it's very hard to believe that Sip is an actual human and not some adult cartoon character.
What? I'm not sure what that means exactly, but it kind of made me chuckle a little bit. But
I can see you probably in some sort of cartoon sketch.
I try to avoid. I mean, I try to be.
I think that's a compliment in a funny
not really.
way.
Yeah, I don't think it's a
funny compliment, right?
I think it is.
I don't know.
It shows you're full of humor and you never know what's going to happen.
You don't like Dennis the Menace? I mean, he's classic.
Yeah. Anyway, what else? 640.
By the way,
640.
we have a viewer from this is not Sim. We have a different Thailand viewer. We've got Todd in Thailand. So
Todd, we have two Thailand.
We usually have Sim in Bangkok.
Give us the lowdown.
He says howdy from Todd in Thailand. He says earlier, I agree with Sip. The coach knows where he stands on scholarships.
Right. I mean, it's in Bill's right. It's just nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. Zero effect at all.
It's down to 5.
Can you imagine also like a Nebraska's on probation and will not go to a bowl game because they're over scholarships.
It's never happened.
Never happens. No, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
There is a check and balance system of how that works. Yeah.
Now, and sometimes I think the intrigue is everybody knows everybody around here. They know all the players, and there has to be some player movement, but it's happening, and it'll all sort itself out. What else, Jake? What do you got on the budget?
Sim chimed in and saying, "Oh, Todd, where are you at in Thailand?"
Sweet.
Both the Thailand listeners have chimed in on the chat on YouTube.
Oh,
yeah, like, where are you at, man? You're in Thailand. You got two guys.
Cliff Kingsbury's back though.
Yes,
he's
USC
no longer
now.
there. He bought a one-way ticket, but he must have got a return.
He must have finally booked that trip back.
That return
Now
trip.
he's- now he's
when you have that
coaching.
kind of money, you have to worry about like, well, I want to book it round trip. It's gonna be cheaper. No, not that concerned. Now he just comes. He just walks to the airport. I need a ticket to the United States.
3,000. Here you go.
Yeah, there you
Here's
go.
Cash.
Yeah,
Just take it.
yes.
It's fine. Okay, a couple things regarding schedule. Good thing you're wearing a black shirt. Sip just dumped a bunch of coffee
You
right on his
spilled
black
coffee.
shirt.
You didn't have the lid on, did you?
It was wrong.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
Make sure it stays over there.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, you know that could be a problem.
Yeah, that's a good. Well, at least it went on your computer.
That's right.
Yeah, get a little stuff there.
All right, what are you going to get to there, Jake?
Well, a couple things regarding schedule.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Now we NFL schedule releases tonight.
This is big.
It's tonight,
Yes.
and we talked about yesterday on the show how there's the foreign games released in terms of London and Frankfurt. The Dolphins play the Chiefs in Germany.
What a game and what a great place to play.
The
it.
Jags play back-to-back weeks in London. I'm sure their fans just love that, having to wake up early and watch those games across the. We also learned that the Black Friday game in the NFL will be my Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. At the same time, Nebraska's playing Iowa likely.
Is the Nebraska-Iowa game been set yet?
It's usually one. It's usually one.
No,
right?
no, it's
Maybe
later than that.
11?
No, it was like the 2:30 or 3 o'clock.
That's
start
not
last
good
time.
then.
It's usually it's 11. It'll be like 11 or 3 type of time, or 2:30.
I'd prefer 11 because this game will be at 2 p.m. Central Time.
The 1
Dolphins.
o'clock time you don't see much. Your game.
Yeah,
I'm baffled by. I think the Friday game for the NFL. I think it's great. Shocked it's not prime time.
Exactly.
Shocked.
Make
it's
that a
not
7
prime time.
p.m. game. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I was talking with Jeff at Farrell's, who what an unbelievable job they do over there at Farrell's. I thought about this too at Farrell's real quick. If they actually filmed like that, because sometimes in the mirror you can see yourself doing like some of the activities. I look like a complete clown.
I like to see that video.
It's,
film it.
Don't, I won't,
No.
and please don't. I look awful. It's embarrassing. Anyway, but they make you feel comfortable with it. Yeah, they don't pick on you or nothing like
That's
that.
what it's about.
Yeah, so they do a great job there. But anyway, we're discussing those conversations of, how could this game be not at that time? But then the other question, what are the other prime games on that day? Iowa, Nebraska is always a prime game that day on Friday.
Get your Dolphins phone going.
Yes.
No, I'm getting the schedule.
So I'm trying to figure out why there must be a game at night, a college game at night that has Friday night that must have great attraction, but I don't really remember who that would be. There's usually about 10, 12 games on that Friday for college ball.
Okay, yeah, you got Iowa, Nebraska. Again, these are the games. They don't have times here, but Iowa, Nebraska, Oregon State, Oregon.
It's a pretty good game. Yeah.
Miami, Boston College.
Yeah, yawner.
TCU, Oklahoma.
Pretty
Could
good
be
game.
Yeah. Texas Tech and Texas.
That's a pretty good game.
And then you got a couple MAC games: Toledo, Central Michigan, and Ohio, Akron.
Ohio, Akron. That'll be a great one.
No
I
Frank.
will be,
No
yeah.
Frank.
Yeah.
Be gone for a couple years off.
So
that's still
you're torn. That's what this is about.
I said if you're gonna play like Bill said, if you're gonna play on Black Friday, let it be in prime time. You already have college games that have they're staples of that day.
You're torn.
I'm pissed is what I am.
Yeah.
I'm not torn. I am pissed.
You're conflicted.
I can't watch that game probably in its entirety. What if the Husker game's at 2:30? I mean, it's at the exact same time as the Dolphins
I'm
game.
free that day, so I can watch the Dolphin game and
you
text you.
You just give me
what's going
You just
on.
say, "Wow,
It's all
Rogers
these-
is tearing you up, man."
Yeah.
Rogers is
We're
smoking.
going to
you
have
guy.
a fun football season. We are going to have a fun football season.
It will be fun.
It will be fun.
We're gonna make Bill watch NFL.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
you
tell you
actually
something.
watch
I
NFL?
don't know if you know this about Jake. His NFL knowledge is deep.
I love the NFL.
It's
big NFL.
He has this segment called
NFL winners and losers.
Yeah, and it's incredible.
We'll do it.
It's incredible.
I'm not a big. I'm saying not a big fan. It's football, so I like that. But
Oh,
you just don't get to watch it ever in my profession. And
Now
playoffs. I'll say this: intriguing. Love watching it. Very, very exciting.
Do we get to the schedule matter in the Big Ten? Or are you waiting on that?
We'll wait to the top of the hour, 7 o'clock hour. But
there's some scheduling news.
Pretty big news, in my opinion.
Yeah, we will get to the big scheduling news for the Big Ten. That's not official, but it sounds like it's heading this way in terms of 2024 and beyond for what's going to be.
So the budget's changing a little.
It is. We change the budget once in a while.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm ready for anything.
Well, before we get to break and get to Rick Heyman, I've told you guys I got some big news yesterday, personal big news regarding
Elizabeth.
No. My chair.
Our prayers are
my
answered.
chair.
Yeah.
Remember the barnwood leather chair?
Is it coming early?
I received news from Brenda down there that the chair is done. It's ready. It's being delivered like next week.
That's exciting.
So I'm going to have my.
Will you video it when it comes in the door?
If I am there for that,
Yes.
yeah, obviously yes. I'm going to video the whole process.
I want to video the whole thing.
I want to show the process of barnwood and leather.
Okay.
My American-made chair will be coming from, I believe, Dallas, and coming to my house, and I will be sitting on it. It's going to be a nice leather chair, and you can get a chair like that or any sort of table. All this stuff is American-made. At Barnwood and Leather, 14th and Yankee Hill. You walk in, again, it smells like just a nice cabin in there.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful smell.
Oh.
You feel like you're home when you walk into Barnwood and
I
Leather.
love a cabin. I
Well,
do.
yeah, you have
I
one,
love
Bill.
them. Yeah, I do.
You have a cabin.
I do.
Do you?
I do have a cabin. Yes. Yeah, very nice. Jake, help me out.
Yeah.
Garage door. You got your garage door from?
Yes. That was Steve's Garage Doors and Services also.
Well, they
Good
showed up
people.
at my house yesterday and put new garage
Did
doors
they
on.
really?
Yeah, they were incredible.
How about that?
Yeah, they were incredible.
Look
yeah.
at that. We're just plugging
Goes up and
everybody. It's
down.
wonderful.
Yeah, that's what we tell you one thing to do. We support the people that support us.
That's we do.
Absolutely.
We do.
Yeah.
So thank you to Steve's Garage Doors for helping me
Yeah.
and you out there, Bill.
Yeah, it was outstanding. It was just the service, the workers, everyone's so kind. They got it up so fast. It was great.
And I'm told that if you go to Barnwood and Leather, 14th and Yankee Hill, you get $20 off any purchase in the store if you mention that you heard the ad on the ticket. So
okay, good, and that's going to be fun. That'll be a fun.
Yeah,
day.
when the chair comes in, I will post pictures. I'll show you video of it. It's gonna be great. But
And-
Barnwood and Leather, 14th
if-
and Yankee Hill.
If money's a little tight, go to Midwest Bank. They're
It's
giving-
right down
they're
there as
giving-
well.
Go down Midwest Bank
Absolutely.
right there to get your
I mean,
stuff
I
little
can help
loan.
you out too.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to
The
a
Bank of SIP over there.
Yes.
The SIP Bank.
That'd be awesome.
So-
Loan shark.
Yeah.
Talking about give him a couple hundred. No strings attached.
No strings attached. Just some cash.
I don't even expect you to pay
No
that
big
back.
deal. When we come back, Rick Heyman's Song of the Day is next on
Always
Early
big.
Break on the Ticket.
Look at your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and nicks all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. At Renew Your Auto, they offer ceramic coating, window tint, washes and liners, hot top, and more. Where can you go to get served like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment today at renewyourauto.com. See what Renew can do for you.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008, and we're excited to open a second location in January 2024 at 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for in a bank, along with the friendly staff we're known for. Whether you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com, member FDIC.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources, you'll find the abilities your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved one or employee at ilc.net. Life Choices. The perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Steve's Garage Doors and Services is hiring. They are looking for a garage door installation and service technician with a clean driving record. Experience is not required as they will train for the positions. However, mechanical aptitude is required. If you want to come be a part of a small business where you're family, not just an employee, call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today to apply at 402-480-2840. That's 402-480-2840. Steve's Garage Doors and Services.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
If you're interested in installing solar panels in Nebraska, there's a name you need to know. Solar by Alpine Electric is based out of Lincoln, and you can be sure your project will be handled with care and detail because Rick, the owner of Solar by Alpine Electric, will be involved in the entire process from start to finish. We're an REC Solar Certified Pro installer and handle jobs in Lincoln and the area. Let us show you real-time results in your area. Call Rick today at 402-440-4371. Solar by Alpine Electric.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. We hope that everyone is able to show how much they care for and respect the moms in their life for this weekend especially, but in everyday life too. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a reputation. Herrick Services, on the air because they can.
Allo is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Are your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofiber.com/FYI.
Why more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now.
Okay.
You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. You have that there. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know about one thing I got to do. The time is now. Sing my song. Around the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. In this way, 10 years till the day round. I'm the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spinning. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on.
Song of the Day, Ramble On by Led Zeppelin. 464-568-5. 1 is bad, 10 is good. Text your rating on Rick Heyman, Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Song of the Day.
Ramble Here's to the day I gotta ramble on. I gotta find the beat of all my
You know, we don't hear Led Zeppelin very often on these airwaves, but today's song, Ramble On by Led Zeppelin, 464-5685. 1 is bad, 10 is good. Texture rating and Rick Heyman's Sauter Heyman Jewelers Song of the Day.
Why do we not hear Led Zeppelin?
I don't play them very often. I played probably 2 Zeppelin songs.
You must not like.
Why is that?
I'm not the biggest Zeppelin
You don't
fan.
like the
I don't
Zeppelins.
dislike them. I just don't love them.
There's some bands that you just refuse to play. It's fascinating. I mean, good bands.
I played Jimi Hendrix before.
Yes.
You've always begged for years for Jimi Hendrix. I did play him a couple times.
I mean, iconic. You say 1969 on that. Ramble On 1969. Iconic. I'll get to Bill here. I'll go 8.778. Just short of a 9.
Getting pretty detailed on those ratings the last couple of days. You're going to 3 decimals.
Yes. Very, very deep.
Where did it take you, Bill?
That's pretty high score. Now, Bill was jamming there.
Yeah, I went back in some time right there. That had been back like one of my really good friends, my best friends, was Chris Buchholz, and sometimes we get a cruise around with his brother Mark. He is the one that had the '69 Chevelle, and he had the 8-track in the back. And this would be one of the songs.
Color.
This up is blue. Is blue. Yeah, it's blue. So this
Tough blue.
This would have been one of the songs we got to listen to. We get a cruise around like early night or something like around 7. And then things got real later. Yeah. And we got out. Like that. We were outed. So we'd be, and this would be like one of the songs you would hear during that time. Oh, it was outstanding. Just outstanding. Just where it took me out in time right there. So I'm going to go with a 9.222.
Is that back-to-back days in the 9s for you, Bill?
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah. And I have no problem throwing out a 2.
He compared something to Air Supply. Oh, the Killers song.
Right, but he liked Chicago yesterday. He liked
Chicago is outstanding.
Yeah, 25 or 6 to 4 was yesterday.
It was unbelievable. Yes.
I'll go with the 8-flat. That's a good song. I mean, again, I don't play Zeppelin.
You only said 8-flat because we went high. You'd like to
I wanted to
go lower.
I had the lowest score. But you wanted a good song, though.
Yeah.
Still a good one.
Yeah. It was great.
All right, we are joined now by Rick Heyman, Sauter Heyman Jewelers. Good morning, Rick. Good song today.
Good morning, gentlemen. And Bondsman. That'd be a great name for a band.
Yeah, that'd be.
It would. I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the Lawnsman.
Yeah.
When us 3 walk out.
Yeah.
With Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
Josh. Yeah. Our drummer.
He's the drummer.
Yes.
He can do everything. He can do it all.
Yeah.
Go on. Yeah. I'm sorry, my dog's bugging me.
Whisper.
Okay, 54 years old. Now,
That's incredible. 54
Jake,
years
Jake, I asked you to play that pitter-patter drum part at the beginning, and you didn't. I know you're short on time.
I can't play 3 minutes of a song, Rick. You know that.
We have rules here.
I got to get to the chorus here, I'm sorry. I wish I could, but you can't.
Yeah, I know. You also talked over that beautiful lead guitar part.
I'm having a rough day of it. Hey, I gotta interject to let them know what the song is. There's rules here, Rick. You know this.
Rick is
We've done this for years now.
I love the criticism.
I love you bypass the best part of the song and then you spoke over in the next part of the guitar riff. So now this is a
you
0.
left out all the best parts.
Well,
You gave it a phony score.
I give it a phony score too.
Yes, you want to attack today?
This
fine.
This song is epic in my mind forever for Rick Heyman. You blew that one. Everything people wanted to hear, they didn't get to hear. I'm glad I picked the song.
That's right. Yeah, that sustained guitar thing. Yeah. I mean, they talked about that, how they achieved that sound. But now listen to this.
We're listening.
Just listen to that track. That is pre-digital. That is, sorry, I've got allergies this morning, guys. It's pre-computers. It's pre-machines. I'll post this on my personal Facebook, this song, and you go listen to it, and it'll blow your mind. This is human beings performing this. This is not, did up like it is today.
Did up.
So anyway, back in those days, I mean, if you messed up, you had to go back and cut the tape and do all this. It was physical manual labor. It wasn't push a button, delete and start over. And the bass and drum track on this song is probably, I'm going to say, top 10 of any song in rock history.
It's a big statement.
Be nice to
Yeah,
heard all
so,
of it.
at any rate, just, what are you going to say about Zeppelin, the original Macho Band?
The original
Macho Band. I've never heard a band called a Macho Band, and they are a Macho Band.
Village People.
Yeah, big time.
Macho
big
Man.
Time. Rock and roll used to be extremely masculine.
Yes.
And in the 80s and 90s, and later it became more feminized, which is nothing wrong with that. But these guys were just dudes, right?
Yes. Yeah, dudes.
Dudes.
Yeah.
No, you're right. They're very masculine. You're right.
Yeah. So this song was ranked number 440 on the list of Rolling Stone's 500 greatest songs of all time. In 2019, Rolling Stone ranked the song number 5 on its list of 50 greatest Zeppelin songs. The lyrics were influenced by J.R.R. Tolkien's fantasy novel, The Lord of the Rings, where they talk about Gollum and the Evil One. I never knew that. I didn't know that. The sustained producing effects unit built in on his Les Paul guitar, pardon me, sound like a violin. That was all done by hand. Okay, Led Zeppelin. They have influenced, wait a minute, rock critic Mikhail Gilmore said Led Zeppelin, talented, complex, grasping, beautiful, and dangerous, made one of the most enduring bodies of composition and performance in the 20th century, despite everything they had to overpower, including themselves. I thought that was a great line. Led Zeppelin have influenced hard rock and heavy metal bands, Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Rush, Queen, Scorpions, Aerosmith, the Black Crowes, and Megadeth. They also, pardon me, influenced alternative rock, including the Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Garden, among many others. Led Zeppelin was credited as a major impact on the nature of the music business, particularly in the development of album-oriented rock and stadium rock. Next to the Beatles, David Geffen said, they're the most influential band in history. They created album-oriented rock. Before that, we had AM, KLMS 1480 in Lincoln and KOIL up in Omaha, and KFMQ came along and was playing this kind of stuff. I remember those days. I mean, my sister's like, hey, you need to listen to FM radio. I was like, what for? Well, because they're playing this kind of stuff now. And I was like, oh, okay. So we started listening to it. Any rate, they just, what can you say? They had a lot of demons. They battled alcoholism, drug addiction. They were given a Lifetime Grammy in 2005. 4 of their recordings have been included in the Grammy Hall of Fame. They have been awarded 5 Diamond albums, which is, I don't even know what the number is. Anyway, so with that in mind, Stump Sippers.
Nice.
And the coach.
Here we go.
Is Led Zeppelin in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, absolutely. And if they're not, they just should close it down.
Yeah, you get a diamond in 1995.
Yeah, I mean, the credibility would be gone if they weren't in it. Thank you. Bill.
Okay, Coach. What female artist did Robert Plant record a couple albums and tour with, and still does occasionally?
Does he have any options?
The lead singer. The lead singer, Robert Plant.
Robert Plant.
What's the question?
And you want to know who
did
the female singer
He recorded
was?
a couple albums with a very famous sort of country female singer and still tours with her.
Oh, absolutely. Linda Ronstadt.
You get a CD, Alison Krauss.
Alison Krauss. Yeah, do they have are they a thing? What if they're a thing?
So it's not Linda Ronstadt.
The confidence in it. Yeah, it's Linda.
Worst.
She's, I think she's passed away. Or
No. She's alive. Let's not kill anybody off.
Okay.
Hey, Rick, I want to make something clear. Linda
And have they
Ronstadt.
sold under or over 200 million records?
Sit back to you.
Oh, definitely over 2 diamonds.
You get 2 diamonds.
Yep.
It's at least 400 million.
Brilliant. Hey, tough question for Bill. Easy ones for Sip.
I mean, it's like unbelievable.
Sorry.
Are they in the rock?
Sorry,
it's like,
Coach.
Are the Beatles in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Are they? It's like, come on.
Easy.
Wait, and Rick and Bill
Come on.
solve for X.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing. It's like, what is this?
Sorry, Coach.
Rick, what's going on right now at Sartor Heyman Jewelers?
Hey, Mother's Day is here. Make sure you stop in. Check out our website at sartorheyman.com. Also, next week, we've got our Tinian gemstones coming. This guy is the Indiana Jones of colored stones. It goes all over the world for half the year. The other half, he comes in and does trunk shows like he's going to do at our South Point store. You got to see this guy. He's amazing. He's got a million great stories. We also have our website gift guide for graduates and weddings. Check that out at sartorheyman.com. Check us out on Facebook, Sartor Heyman, and Instagram. I'll post this entire song so you can really appreciate it on my personal Facebook at Rick Heyman.
All right, Rick. Always good stuff. Thanks for the time. We will chat with you again next week.
Bye-bye.
It's Rick Heyman of Sartor Heyman Jewelers.
Imagine if we could have heard the whole song. Jake wouldn't have cut some stuff
How
out and
dare
talked
I?
over
Just
everything.
How dare I, do the things we have to do in radio for legal stuff there. Linda Ronstadt, by the way, 70 years old.
Yeah,
and
still
is-
looks good. Looks
and
really
is
good.
Alive.
Yes.
Yes. Thank
Linda looks good. I thought I had it. I did. I thought I had
I
it.
love the confidence. This is like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes,
Yes.
or no? Hey,
Yeah.
who are they touring with? No options, Bill. You're on your own. Top of the hour next. Early break in the ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK Firth 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring is here and it's going to get those seeds in the ground. Time for delays if your equipment needs a new part. That's why Acres stocks thousands of premium John Deere parts for all your ag machines, planters, sprayers, and now. Now the team of John Deere certified, diagnose and repair your equipment quickly. Visit acres.com to find your closest location. Our team of parts and service professionals are dedicated to keeping you on capacity. Acres, solutions for every field.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. We hope that everyone is able to show how much they care for and respect the moms in their life for this weekend especially, but in everyday life too. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salaried jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hi, I'm Barb, President and CEO of Lincoln. I want to thank you for voting us Lincoln's Choice for Best Youth Activity. These categories represent so much of what we do at the Y, and we're honored to serve thousands of families in our community each and every day. Hey, with summer just around the corner, I invite you to stop in to one of our 4 branches and learn how the Y can be a part of your family. The Y Outdoor Pools open May 27th, and we can't wait to see you.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend get in your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha, towns, big or small. Call them today at 466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. There are standards you have. Decadent moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscape materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627. Tailored Life is now open in Bend. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their varieties, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster day, bro.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Soren.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Get one team. Mine's the Oilers. I'm not the Texans and I'm not the Titans. So
this is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2 sponsored by Midwest Bank, 27th and Jamie Lane in Lincoln. New location coming to 70th and Pioneers the end of the year. Member FDIC also. Yeah. Creighton, Nebraska.
You get the Steve Schindler again giving out loans like, and you know what? If you just come in and
giving out loans like what?
You just come in and fill out the paperwork and you get one. They're not
zero questions.
It's no questions, no collateral, no collateral.
Yesterday, Brian and Brad and Becky came and voiced some ads here at the station from
did.
Midwest Bank. They were right over here across the
I'd like to
glass.
have been
I
there
was
for
here.
that.
I should have said, Bill, 2 o'clock. Come to the station.
I would have came by.
Brad and Brian and Becky will be here. They were here. They did a nice job. Those ads are playing today. So
awesome.
Shout out to Midwest Bank again. Hour 2 sponsor here on Early Break.
7:14.
Yep. You guys can always call or text 402-464-5685. Watch and comment Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Allo channel 951. Okay, we have some news from the Big Ten from Brett McMurphy of the Action Network. This is not official yet, but he says, quote, the Big Ten is strongly considering removing its requirement for league teams to play a Power 5 non-conference team starting in 2024, sources told the Action Network. Big Ten teams also would be allowed to continue scheduling FCS
subdivision opponents. They said it says 2024. We all know the Big Ten grows to a 16-team league with the additions of USC and UCLA. Although the league scheduling format has not been officially determined, the Big Ten is expected to continue with a 9-game league schedule unless something crazy happens, a source said. Now, this is obviously the same year that the playoff expands to 12 teams in college football. But so that was some decent news yesterday in the Big Ten regarding,
Michigan is the only Big Ten school that did not schedule a Power 5 non-conference opponent. Second consecutive season, by the way. This season, Michigan is the only Big Ten school that did not schedule a Power 5 non-conference opponent. By the way, I wish you would have the USC fight song at your ready. Do you, by any chance?
I do. Yeah, ready?
USC. Okay, let's put it this
University
way.
of Southern California.
Yeah, after get ready to play the fight song, okay?
It's ready. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
After Notre Dame plays an FCS opponent this fall, USC will become the only football bowl subdivision school that has never played an FCS opponent.
Kids, are you doing like the? Are you doing the Trojans or are you doing Nixon? Which one are you doing?
That was Clay Helton.
Look more like Nixon.
That was
Clay
John
Helton,
Robinson.
president. Yes.
Coming through the tunnel.
You say Clay Helton first before
Clay
anybody else. That was your first USC drop. It's
John
Robinson.
McKay. John McKay. John Robertson.
It's not Pete
Listen,
Carroll. It's
no,
not
no.
somebody. It's Clay Helton.
Clay Helton.
First name drop. The current Georgia Southern head coach.
Easy. USC.
Richard Nixon leading the Trojans down the tunnel.
How about USC? Never has played an FCS opponent.
That is pretty cool. That's a good stat there.
Yeah.
Good fact.
For the, I'm just saying. So this is my take on that. Is that you wish you still would because you don't want a watered down schedule. I'm confused if you're how did Michigan the requirement, but they didn't. So I'm confused.
Good question, Bill.
So the
Since
requirement was you had
2016
to play, you had to play a Power 5 school, but they haven't.
Well, like this.
Second straight.
In the article, it says this. Since 2016, the Big Ten began, in quotations, requiring league members to play at least one non-conference Power 5 opponent annually. However, the Big Ten schools could ask the league office for exemptions for other programs not in a Power 5 league to count as a requirement. So Michigan did play Colorado State last year. They played Hawaii. I guess that's not FCS.
I wonder who else.
Did I hear you correctly that the FCS is still available though?
Yes, you can still schedule FCS. Correct.
That's a joke. Look, you could if you say that you should not be playing FCS schools. That would be like well, hey, the Dolphins when they're going to play an XFL team 1 week. You just don't do that. Yeah, that you're scared.
So you're adamant.
Yeah. No, it's you don't play at this level in the Big Ten or the SEC or whatever. To get billions of dollars, have this big programs, and then all of a sudden you're playing a school that has 63 scholarships. I mean,
some teams have done pretty well. South Dakota State, North Dakota State.
Yeah, they've had there's been some wins. I'm not saying that, but and I agree the part that it helps with their budget, but that's not your job as the Big Ten or any league, the SEC, to help with the budget of another school. That's just not what their job is. And you're a season ticket buyer. Right. I mean,
if you're a season ticket buyer,
is there anyone that's that fired up when they say we're playing an FCS team this week?
No. Here's
you'd like to have a marquee matchup.
Yeah,
you want a marquee matchup, or at least you have to have where the playing field is level with the same number of scholarships. Like that, if a Boise State's coming into Nebraska, they're not Power 5, but would that excite people? Yeah,
yes, it would.
Yeah, it'd be a big game. There'd be a lot of people, and so you have to have the product. People want the good games. I mean, how do people just they flip out over the SEC on the second to last game of the season
when they play?
Yeah,
for
Citadel.
Instance,
the
Citadel,
College of Charleston,
or something of those nature. You're paying money, the fans, or in these TV contracts. If I'm TV contract of CBS or ESPN,
Fox,
I'd be Fox. I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
What? Right. We're giving out all this money and that's who we're playing?
Well, I mean, you're fighting, like you said. What came to mind when I saw it was exactly that. They're fighting for eyeballs right now.
Just tell me, I'd love to see from the fan base like that. Just like, I'll tell you one thing right now that I think it's awesome. I love when we bring in an FCS team to play.
like that.
Yeah.
Now I see why
Let's go
they
play
do,
Wofford.
I see why they do it. You
Easy,
know, but
easy.
I'm just. I mean, that's when you have a place that like say let's take Nebraska. We're trying to keep the sellout streak alive. All those different things going, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden you have a game like that.
Yeah.
The difference when you have somebody else coming in, especially now, because the one loss or even the two loss doesn't really kill you now when it goes to 12 teams. If you play really well and play a good team, that I said that.
So you're surprised the Big Ten's doing this?
I'm very surprised. I could see him saying you no longer have to play a Power 5.
Right.
Okay, no problem.
But you can't.
But remove FCS from it to keep the
So you play
FCS
group
and
of
then
five,
take that.
basically,
So now they're going to have again in those 3 games you have a chance of like maybe like well, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I mean, is there any excitement this year for Nebraska to play Colorado?
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's not happening anymore.
Oh, it'll still happen.
You're going to push back. I would push back if I'm the head football coach. I'm like
push back on what?
I wouldn't be wanting back. They say, hey, you can schedule 3 from non-power 5s. I'm like, absolutely, that's what we're scheduling.
Do it.
That's what we're doing. Yes, that's what we're doing.
So this is also actually going farther down. It says, even though the Big Ten is expected to remove its Power 5 non-conference opponent requirement starting in 2024, each Big Ten school already has scheduled a Power 5 non-conference opponent in at least 3 of the 4 seasons between 2024 and 2027. It also says what's unknown is whether or not these Big Ten schools will keep those opponents still or adjust their schedules with this new rule.
Interesting.
So they already have 3-4 years scheduled out. Hey, we have a non-conference team. Will somebody say, no, we don't want that anymore? Let's take that down and go Power 5.
Now, with
group of 5.
With the leagues that are playing the 9-game schedule, which there still keeps going back and forth, the SEC still has not flipped that switch yet. They think they will to play 9 once it
they
goes.
play 8.
They play 8. That's a big difference now. When you play in a league that's a grown man's league, and you take one conference game out, that's a big deal. So but they really have to go to 9, in my opinion, when you add teams of Texas and Oklahoma in. If not, you're not playing each other. You don't get a chance to play. Those games don't line up for you to be able to play. But this is for, like I said, for the fans to be able to see it. And again, the biggest issue they're having is getting people in stands.
Right. That's why I'm surprised.
I'm really surprised by it. Really am surprised. They did not call me at all. No one from the Big Ten.
That's remarkable.
Call Bill.
The Big Ten, to reset, is strongly considering removing its requirement for league teams to play a Power 5 non-conference team.
Starting in 2024, when the conference expands to 16 teams with USC, UCLA, and the same year the playoff expands from 4 teams to 12.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you have to go that if you're Iowa, you have to go get Clemson or something of that nature at that. But is there interest in Iowa and Boston College, Wake Forest, Nebraska? I mean, absolutely. Is there any interest in Arizona State playing Nebraska?
Yeah,
absolutely. There's interest in it. The Colorado game will be one of the more epic games, national. That'll be a national game because there's history to it.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And then the thing with Dion, then you have a brand new coaching staff in Nebraska with Coach Rule. I mean, it's going to be epic. You imagine if that didn't exist.
Well,
that would suck.
They're not saying that you can't. I mean,
no, but I'm saying you'll see it drop down. Several will probably stay with their schedule. There will be several also that don't.
I think Nebraska.
They'll be like, I'm not doing it.
I mean, I think Trev will. I don't think Nebraska will rush to end these games that are scheduled in the future. For instance, with Tennessee.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Nebraska will still play them.
Be interesting. I mean, I don't know either, but that's a lot of intrigue. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Imagine. Is that a home and home?
Unclear. It usually is.
We're checking out the schedule right now.
Please check it out.
But I mean, for the Nebraska fans, you get to go to Rocky Top, 103,000, 108.
Just Tennessee coming into Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean, go both ways with it. I mean, the thing with what that Friday is like, that'd be a walkabout. Jerry Godowski, he'd come meet me. We'd walk about.
Sidetrack.
We'd see Tony Davis at sidetrack.
That's right.
Yeah.
So since 2016, the Big Ten began requiring is in quotes.
Yeah.
To play at least one non-conference.
So last year, Michigan, they're non-conference.
They're the only school that didn't play one.
Yes, but their 3 were Hawaii, Colorado State, and UConn. That's where they played.
So they're saying that their fight is we're not doing FCS.
Yeah.
We're going to play those.
That
overall. Yeah. How about that? Those 3 teams.
UConn made a bowl game this year. To be fair,
they did.
They weren't in the grade like they have been the last 4 years.
Jim Mora Jr.
Jim Mora Jr. got him to a bowl game. Okay, so you're looking at the schedule here in terms of what Nebraska already has
down the road.
So 2024, when the first year you could change this ideally. You got UTEP, Colorado, and Northern Iowa.
Okay, I bet it'll stay the same because
they're not going to turn Colorado away from coming back here.
No way. 2025, Nebraska has Akron, Cincinnati, and Louisiana Monroe.
Okay,
that's
Cincy.
already
Cincy.
Cincy's not Big 12. Yeah,
now Big 12.
2026 for Nebraska would be Ohio, Tennessee, and North Dakota.
Okay,
that's what you have right
now.
now.
Now that would be something to watch. Now would
Now
Nebraska move to change that?
And you'd have to make the move. Just so you know, when you make the move on those things, the moves have to be made like now.
Yeah,
you're not changing schedules like 2 weeks before. Hey, Lynn, give you a call quick. Hey, we're gonna
YMCA basketball.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we're gonna move this a little bit around.
Now,
Like that.
I'm gonna say that I don't think Nebraska will. I think Nebraska will play Tennessee.
Yeah, so that would be in Lincoln 2026 and in Knoxville 2027.
That would be outstanding for both ways. When is the last time Nebraska has played Tennessee home or away? Have they ever happened?
No, people love that.
That's an epic place to go to. Just like that. Knoxville is epic
I'd
on
love to
game
go
day.
there.
Yeah, it is.
Checkerboard touchdown in the end zone. Checkerboard end zone 100,000 plus. Yeah, I bet it's
and then the excitement. Guess what? How about when the Tennessee fans show up here?
Yeah, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it's the same way when I would be up here recruiting in the spring, and if I go into schools, like I'd have security people who ever stop me, like, oh God, this is when I was at LSU. They'd be like, oh God, is there any chance you guys make the College World Series? Because right now, everyone in the state wants LSU to make the College World Series.
Is that right?
Because the fans are not. There's no other fan base you want here more than LSU.
Right.
They're going to be.
LSU brings
they are
the gumbo
fun.
and the jambalaya. I mean, they bring the party. That
they bring it all. They come in. They take the place over, and also, it's a friendly takeover.
Yeah,
they're like, come on in. Here's our tent. What do you want? Yeah,
it's all free.
Everything. Yeah, whatever you need like that. So that's a big deal. So going to those places, going to Tennessee, that's a really, really big deal. So I hope that does hold true for those like that. But I think the FCS is I'm not a fan of it for everyone. Am I?
What are you not a fan of?
To play FCS?
Yeah, you don't want to.
I said, don't do that in the NFL. You don't do that. You don't play that. Teams play. You go out and play real teams. Like
yes,
that. And I know there's always what about North Dakota State? I agree. There's been a couple wins. Just take the total numbers. Take a look at it.
Let's go back to in the Pelini era. There was that crappy game against Idaho State. It was like 73-7. It was just a waste. It was a waste of everyone's time. That game was a waste of time.
Idaho State.
Yeah,
made some money though.
They did.
But again, what I just said,
73-7.
we're not in charge of financing Idaho State. That's not
It's not our job.
It's not what the Big Ten's in charge of, making sure that everybody else has their situation.
What we got here?
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. Josh is all-time versus Tennessee, Nebraska.
Get some years on those, would you, Josh? Get some
all
years
neutral site games.
All
never
neutral
played
sites,
home.
Never home. Okay, never home. Okay, I got you. I'm good, Josh. We're good.
Never played.
728, 67 degrees in Lincoln.
Any precipitation?
None.
None.
Weatherman, I like the new update, guy.
Yes. I always listen to the radio, Jake, and I hear that, and it always.
You like that when
Yeah.
they just say the time, the temperature, and the day,
Mhm.
Thursday,
May 11th.
May 11th. Yes. Okay. Before I get to break, quick reminder for you guys. Solar by Alpine Electric, very
Okay.
important, very important here.
Good time of year for this.
It is important. It's
Sun's
important.
resplendent.
Rick Wazlewski, the owner of
Wazlewski,
great last name,
Great
Rick
name.
Wazlewski.
Yeah.
Solar by Alpine Electric, small local business. They're passionate about solar, and he will be involved with the project from start to finish. The owner's involved here. Many jobs installed in Lincoln and the surrounding area. They can show you real-time results in your area. REC Solar, certified pro installer. Call Rick today at 402-440-4371. That's Solar by Alpine Electric.
Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome. Thanks to Rick also. When we come back,
Nice.
Bill's Thrills, Thursday edition. Excuse me.
Edition.
We're not doing parenting tips, though.
We're moving it back to tomorrow.
I'm messed
want-
up.
What's today?
We're going to do Wild Card Wednesday and a Thursday.
Yes.
What's the headline?
Graduation situation.
Stay tuned for that.
Involving the Duke.
Oh, boy. You can't
Yeah,
miss
this
that.
is next. My dad, I was on the phone with him yesterday. He goes, "Is the graduation situation the one I'm about?" I go, "It is." He goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He
You don't
knows.
want to miss that.
Yes.
Next on Early Break in the Ticket.
Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults, independent living resources, and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Steve's Garage Doors and Services is hiring. They are looking for a garage door installation and service technician with a clean driving record. Experience is not required as they will train for the positions. However, aptitude is required. If you want to come be a part of a small business where you're family, not just an employee, call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today to apply at 402-480-2840. 402-480-2840. Steve's Garage Doors and Services.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. But there are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Hi, I'm Barb Bettine, President and CEO of the Lincoln YMCA. On behalf of the Y, voting us Lincoln's Choice for Best Youth Sports Programs, Best Youth Activity Programs, and Best Preschool. These categories represent so much of what we do at the Y, and we're honored to serve thousands of families in our community each and every day. Hey, with summer just around the corner, I invite you to stop in to one of our 4 branches and learn how the Y can be a part of your family. The Y Outdoor Pools open May 27th, and we can't wait to see you.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Hi, Vicky from Midwest Bank, and our team is here for you. From our friendly staff to our innovative products to our online banking and mobile app, all of our services are designed with you in mind. We'll help you open a checking account, apply for a loan, open a credit card, or start saving for the future. Do it all. We're your local community bank partner that's here to serve you. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Mother's Day is on Sunday, May 14th. Do you know what you're getting your mom this year? Stop procrastinating and get her the one thing that she wants, a massage. The Body Shop in Lincoln offers all sorts of massages. All you have to do to win this Mother's Day is get them a gift card from The Body Shop. Swedish massage, deep tissue massage, hand and foot massage, and so much more. Gift cards can only be online at thebody.com. The Body Shop, located at 48th and A.
This
Anybody who knows me knows I was cocky out of the womb.
is Early Break with Zip and Jake, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 90 Get and at TFM.com.
Well, it is about that time for Bill's Thrills, sponsored by Mid-Plains Advisors. But I cannot do that until I play the proper introduction for you, right? It has an intro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It
Oh,
sure
you did?
does.
It does.
7:36, by the way. Go.
Thank you for the time. Here is Bill's Thrills, the intro.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom
Yes.
bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
does
We
it
need
be
it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those later for us to wear during the show. Sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break, sponsored by Dirk, Scott, and Ty at Mid-Plains Advisors.
It is usually a cool parenting tip Thursday, but we messed up and forgot yesterday. So today we're going to do Wild Card Wednesday, and Bill, the floor is yours on Bill's Thrills.
Thank you very much. This is in honor of graduation. This is graduation time. It's in honor of graduation. So I felt, and again, we want to go back to the Duke. Real quick for everyone to know that Duke's personal cell phone number is 402-875-2351, 402-875-2351. That's R2 Plumbing. He is the best plumber, been voted best plumber in Lincoln for 7 years in a row. He's available for that. Also, he'll come out and just talk to you. If you just need like just some fun stories or just like that, if you're just bored,
right there.
You got it right there.
That's
yeah.
right.
Can you send that to me?
Say
Seriously.
the number one more time.
God.
Say the number one more time.
402-875-2351.
If nothing else, just reach out to Duke today just to see how he's doing. Just check in with
See
him.
if he's gonna hate
Breaker,
us.
see if we can enjoy this.
Can you just
Okay, so here's a situation.
You know how to do that?
Graduation situation. Here's what went down. We're graduating from Pender High School. It's a Sunday. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful day out. We have a lot of things planned for later on. This year, like that's been 1983. That's when this was 1983. So graduation like that. So we get in there. We're getting our robes and stuff, hats and robes, everything like that. Duke's like, "There's no robe. There's no hat. They can't find his robe and hat." We're like, "What's going on, Duke? What's going on?" All of a sudden, principal B.E. Wanzer, his name is Beverly Wanzer. He's about 70 years old. He's like, "No graduation, Duke. Nope. Not graduating." They're like, whoa, what happened? So we call us in. So Duke, me, Chris Pujols make it into the principal room. And this is now we're graduation.
You're in there too.
We're 15 minutes out from graduation. Duke's not graduating, not walking. They've pulled his gear. And we're like, what's going on? He goes, he made a promise to me. He had a stack of detentions that had to be served. Detentions are we get in trouble for a situation, get written up. Duke had a stack of them, did not finish his deal. Didn't do it, just thought they'd all kind of go away. So they pulled him, no graduation. So immediately I go, oh, what are we going to do here at the plan? I head down the hallway into the gym. The gym is now full. There's no people coming in because graduation is starting. I look up kind of over the top, find my dad, but give him the signal.
Mm-hmm.
I need right now. Me and my dad, head football coach, shop teacher, get the signal that kind of thing. We're walking back up to the cafeteria. He goes, what's going on? Not letting Duke graduate. We need an intervention here. We need a mediator like that. So my dad comes in. So he's got to be able to come in. So we sit down. My dad comes in, sits down with the Duke. Duke was an all-conference football player. So he sits down with the Duke. Is he distraught
at this point?
He's a little distraught. Well, he's like that. And Duke can't smoke in the building, so he can't have a cigarette to relax.
He's a mess.
He's a mess. He can't have a smoke.
He's a hot mess.
He's a hot mess like that. So Mr. Wanzer agrees through my dad's negotiations. Ron Busch, birthday a couple days ago, negotiated through a contract we had to sign that if Duke would do some certain things, we'd let him graduate
on the spot.
On the spot. So they pulled out. So we had a contract we written up. Mr. Wanzer, BE, wrote it up, and everyone signed the contract. And the contract was, oh yeah, the contract was this is Sunday. Then on Monday, the next day, he had to come back and wash all the school buses. So Duke had to come back.
Incredible.
To graduate. He had to wash all the school buses. And
hose them down.
And the best part, the school bus where they were set up was right where you could see out. So the whole school, the seniors are gone, but the whole school could see him washing the buses. And me and Chris Boo also go down. We took our lawn chairs down, and we'd sit there and watch him wash every bus.
And you weren't allowed to help.
We weren't allowed to help because we were part of that. Yeah, took the lawn chairs down. But my dad saved So my dad saved the day like that. So they had the viewership, the punishment.
That is amazing.
So through negotiations, Duke was a proud graduate of Pender High.
I can't imagine his reaction when Bev
Yeah.
said no go.
No go. We're walking.
What do you mean no go?
What do you mean no go? Yeah, you promised
What
me.
a friend you are, by the way.
Try to.
What a friend you are to go into action.
Go into action right there. We didn't just go with the old.
Yeah,
Dude,
well, I'm graduating.
I'm
so
graduating. Let it go. No. We
you got him. So how did they come up with that cap and gown?
What's that? Well, they had it there. They had it. It was.
They had it
They
there.
had. They just had. They pulled it. They pulled it.
Okay.
Then they got it back out like that.
Where's the cat? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go check out what's happening here.
So we got.
Well, I'm just amazed. I'm just really.
If you just see my dad's face as I'm waving through,
Right.
like, hey, down here, right
I
now.
got it.
And walking.
You made eye contact.
Made
with
eye
him,
contact.
And there's a situation.
And we're walking back up to the school cafeteria. Like that, and just imagine the conversation. What's going on? Here's the situation.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I'm just amazed. I'm really. It's a good commentary on you that you just went into action.
well, thank you. I feel like that. But yeah, we're helping people.
Yeah.
The Duke. The
Duke is graduating. That's
the point here is Duke's graduating.
Right.
Yeah.
And you went to get your dad, and I wonder if your dad. I'm just putting myself in your dad's shoes now. I wonder what was going through his mind as he was walking down to see you.
What now?
What's going on?
Is it possible that he knew that?
Which I have a better story that's going to come up with that too, on
Okay.
some things that he's been through. My dad's been through, on some phone calls he's received that are epic. Also,
Is it possible he knew Duke was in hot water?
Probably not there, but as he started, it wasn't like. Well, I'm
Right.
he's just nodding. So yeah,
I'll be there.
Okay, yeah, I got you. We're talking.
And that's a great idea, by the way, by the school administrators to drop a
contract.
That's a good,
made us sign
yeah.
it. Do the thing. And here's the thing: Duke's graduated. Are they really going to not give him his degree? I think they are. So he wouldn't have had to come back and wash the buses. But I tell you what, R2 Plumbing, Duke, he did.
Yes.
He came back for 2 days
And
and
he
washed
did
the
some-
buses,
did-
and everyone could see him out in the school
Did
as they're
he-
doing it. And so, like the juniors are in math class, they could see Duke washing the buses out here.
How many buses do you think there were?
What's that? 6.
6
In the
buses.
dragon
That's
wagon.
not easy.
In the dragon wagon.
Inside and out.
That's
dragon-
it. Inside and out.
Oh God.
What was the
Inside and out.
dragon wagon?
Dragon wagon was the van. It was a red van. Yeah.
The Pender Dragon.
Pender
wagon.
Okay.
Dragon wagon. That was
Pen
if you had
Dragon
to,
wagon.
if you had to haul lesser students, like a golf team would get hauled in the Dragon
The lesser
wagon.
students.
I'm sorry,
Like that.
lesser students.
What's that?
Less amount of students.
Less amount of
Oh.
students, not lesser.
Yeah, the golf team is just not quite as good as the
not-
football team. The lesser,
not-
they're less.
Caught me by surprise on that. The lesser students.
No, lesser numbers of
Lesser-
students. Right. Also, but my dad and
Right.
several other coaches, especially my dad, that would also take it to go out. They would take it, the dragon wagon, out to. There was a pond right outside of town. They would take it out to look for ducks. So they would, after school, they would take the dragon wagon out. The school state issue.
ducks.
Oh yeah, they go out and so we take the dragon wagon out to check it out like that. Just right on the edge of town. Yeah. That's better times.
Stop.
It's just better times.
Dude, God bless you,
Yeah,
Duke. Was Duke worried? I mean, was he worried?
Yeah, I think he was for the first.
Yeah.
Duke had that look on his face.
Yeah,
It was
like,
first
I
time
wasn't
not
ever-
serious. Like I'm not graduating. He's like, there's a big party tonight, and so
And
there's a lot
Bev
going
was,
on.
Bev was,
Yeah, Bev held strong.
Bev, I'm gonna tell you something. Bev, man, Bev.
Yeah.
He was gonna deny Duke.
Bev's a man's man. Now,
In retrospect,
now-
I'm worn out by this.
now,
Like, I mean,
now,
all these years later, I'm kind of
the superintendent Grazy did not get involved, and he's the one that Duke passed on the shoulder, take him on the shoulder 2 weeks earlier. 2 weeks earlier. So I'm sure when this was discussed, I'm sure Bev's like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can hold the, pull the rope.
Who was
Pull
your
the
other
rope.
friend that was with you? There's 3 of you.
Chris Buchholz.
Chris Buchholz, and he's
Chris-
one of your best friends.
One of my best friends too. Yes.
Chris Buchholz.
Yes,
Did he flip into action?
He's right with me. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was right there with me.
You
and then
flipped into action.
Then we're the ones that sat and put the lawn chairs
Jake,
down.
my concern in this story is I don't know if I would have. I just wonder if I would have done that. Like,
You would've-
we're gonna get Duke graduate.
You
I don't.
bailed on your friend.
Well, I don't know if I would have bailed. I don't know
It
if I
was-
would have had the presence of mind to say, all right, well, maybe if I had my dad that worked as a school administrator.
It's almost like they expected you. Like, okay, here's the deal. We have a contract
Contract.
for you. We'll do the contract. We'll let him graduate. Like they wanted him the whole time
Yes.
to wash the buses. Is that possible?
I don't know if that was it. No, matter of fact, I think the washing of the buses came up right there during contract
Okay.
negotiation. We got to come up with something.
All right.
Yeah, I got
That-
close to that.
I can't quote that, but it might have been someone
His
in the
grades
room.
were fine.
Yes, grades were fine. Like
This
that.
is just a behavioral
Outstanding
thing.
artist. Yeah, he had some behavioral issues. He had behavioral issues, like I did too. So
I was shocked.
Yeah, shocking.
I like this text coming in regarding the situation. John says this. He says, and Duke turned out okay in life because he was held accountable.
Thank you. Exactly.
He did
He did.
his part of
He
the
was held
contract.
accountable, and then he followed through. He could have done the old double bird. Like, I'm out of here. Yeah, just been the rebel.
Screw your
Screw your
contract.
contract.
I got my
yeah,
gown.
really, pull my degree. Got it right here. No, he didn't.
No.
He showed up. Yes, you know what? And that's what R2 Plumbing does at 402-875-2351. Like that.
How about that, too?
Hope the
Did you send
texters
that to
see
me?
if the texters enjoy it.
Yeah, I sent it to you. Yeah, Randy says this hilarious. I'm coughing. Duke rules.
Duke rules. Just have him over to the house if nothing else. Just make a plumbing thing up. Just to have him over. You'll love to have him over.
A graduation
situation.
There it is.
It's right here. It's written right there. If you were looking, well, no, it is right here. Simple's favorite thing is the title. He always says
the graduation situation. But your dad knew it. Was this just the one? Yeah, it has to be the one.
Yeah.
This
But
is the
now
one.
it also, like, my dad is the one. He would never be like, deserves it. Nope. He's got, because here's
We
the
gotta
deal.
work that
Here's the deal. If you played and you played your ass off for him, yeah. He's like,
The Duke did.
The Duke did.
Duke's
all
position
conference
group.
running back and wide receiver.
And he wanted the football at the 1 yard
yeah,
line.
Yeah.
What did he play defense?
What's that? Oh, he did both. Yeah, he's a two-way starter.
Okay, so
Yeah.
running back.
No, but more of a slot back. Remember the old wing back? He was a wing back.
What did he play on defense?
What's that? Duke played linebacker. Okay, very small.
Duke.
Well,
Yeah.
was it defense? He almost had the long touchdown that he got. The
No,
Stokes?
that was on. It was on the North Bend was returning a kickoff. They fumbled it.
Oh.
Duke picked it up on the run and
Kickoff
got caught at
return.
the one and said he would have made it if he didn't smoke so much. And my dad gives news absolutely correct.
Yeah, he's right. Well, he's right.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
I love that he can't get mad.
He's right. He's
Oh,
right.
he's got
And then
point.
also, like, my dad didn't worry about going like, "Hey, I'm going to drive around tonight and see if I can see Duke smoking a cigarette and try to suspend
knew.
him."
He already
Like,
knew.
no. How about if we just just smoke the, just go Marlboro Lights, Duke.
I just love
Yeah.
the scene of you guys in that office.
I can
trying to
picture the
work this
office right
out.
now. The cafeteria is really small right outside, so
right.
we're right. The office was right off of that. That's where we're at.
And you just thought, okay, we got to make sure.
We got to. That was our mentality. We took care of each other. Duke's graduated. He's walking today. This ain't gonna happen. We got to get this done.
You're not walking.
Not walking. They didn't have it. He couldn't get his robe. There's one person didn't have a robe and hat. Duke. Duke. Take him on the shoulder. You won him at your graduation. Do you not? Of all the people you want at your graduation, Duke's. Hey guys, if people around right now having graduation with kids, invite Duke. Have him over. Have him tell a story.
He should tell that story.
He should tell the story.
It's a story of courage.
Yes, a story. Story of courage. A bunch of men coming together at once.
we have some more text. Raph texted. He says the graduation situation that became the graduation negotiation.
Yes.
Thank you, Raph.
Thank you, Raph. Yeah.
It was a negotiation.
Anything else there from
Corey says, would it be fair to call Duke a flanker?
Yes, that'd be correct. He'd be a flanker or a wing. Be a flanker. Yes, that'd be very much Lyle Bremser like that. And Dwayne Roberts in the flanker position. Absolutely, yes. Flanker.
Texture says, after that story, if I was a Nebraska athlete, I would do free NIL marketing for Duke.
Imagine him right now. If Duke was getting NIL money, he would be getting. It'd be insane. Literally, have him over to your house, R2 Plumbing, 402-875-2351. If not, just text him today and tell him you enjoy him.
Yeah.
Let him know.
Well, that
You're a big
story's
part of the
epic.
show.
Yeah.
That's a great story. I don't even know what to say.
Texture says that's when education was at its best.
Yes, because exactly that was teachers going, we got this. It wasn't like, not my problem. Like that. And guess what? Guess how it turned out? 3 kids.
Yep.
At that graduated, went to a community school at that college, like that, graduated from there, and had built one of the greatest plumbing companies in Lincoln.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Doing big things.
Yeah. He's not been arrested.
No, Duke's. Yeah, he's been successful.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Last one before we
No
get to the
rest.
game show. Text says, I can almost hear chariots of fire in my head as Duke's going across the stage to graduate.
Oh, when he went across, I mean, everyone's like, because also don't forget. The rest of the class got what was going on.
They did.
Oh, the buzz
They
was
knew
out.
what's going on.
They knew right away he's not walking.
Yeah, Duke's
he's
not
not
walking.
graduating. Duke's not graduating.
That would have been a huge
No, all of a sudden,
story.
where's
Duke?
Turn it up a little bit. The wave. the Nixon. There's the Kirk Gibson.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't believe what I just saw.
Man,
There's
woman,
Duke.
and child.
There's Duke going across the get that diploma.
But the buzz was going on. What's the word?
Duke's not graduating.
He's not graduating. What happened? They're all in Wanzer's office.
That would have been a horrible
They're all
time
in Wanzer's office.
in Pender.
It'd been a bad day.
It'd been a bad day in Pender.
Yeah, Marilyn, his
You
mom.
salvaged
Nothing happened.
it. Your dad.
Dad's was the one.
Dad salvaged it.
He was.
He was like Henry Kissinger.
He was Kissinger.
We're gonna work this out.
We're gonna work this out. We're gonna get a contract.
That is an epic
Yes.
Bills Thrill
So
sponsor.
I told Sipple at that time. I talked to my dad yesterday. He goes, "Graduation situation, huh?" And he goes, "Is it about washing the buses?" So he remembers it
There's
very
only
well.
one. There's
he
only
remembers
one.
it very well.
That's an epic
Great.
Bills Thrill sponsored by Mid-Plains Advisors. Call Dirk, Scott, and Ty for all your financial needs today. And they'll take care of you at 402-730-7387. Let's play the game show. Give us a call right now, 464-5685. You guys are 2-1 on the week.
We need to
Today
get this one now,
clinches another winning week. That'd be 2 in a row for you guys if you did this. Today should be good for you. Nebraska bowl games of the past.
This is hard.
Jake, you need Raph for your lifeline.
Right.
On this.
I've
You
been
need
to
Raph.
all of them, but I can't. Bill, all these games run together.
If it goes way back, I'll have some good knowledge of it. But
Yeah,
if
you
it-
have
if
a
it-
chance here.
Okay.
You have
All
a
right.
chance, Bill.
Yeah.
You'll have a chance. 464-5685. Shut up, simple. Starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point, just want to shut up, Sipple! No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. I'm shut ups. Called now. Play 45685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
Do you think you know your Nebraska bowl games of the past? It's kind of a throwback Thursday. We've done it for a while. This is Throwback Thursday. 464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip and Trivia. You don't feel great about this.
There's game, and I think Bill would understand this because he's a little older than me, but similar age. There's games that I've been at that I can't remember being at. Is there games like that for you?
Yeah, there's some of you
Kind of.
remember that. Remember this? I'm like, yeah, I do now. I don't think of it often. I
Right.
kind of remember. There's some games, yeah, there's a little.
I mean, keep in mind, I've covered 30 years of games. There's just games I don't remember being.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
where I get scared.
That can
of
happen
things like
very
that.
easily.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Tony. Tony, how do you feel about Nebraska bowl games of the past?
Flip a coin.
Okay, all right, here we go, Tony.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
All right,
Tony.
Let's get to it. Bill is a lifeline
All
for
right,
Sip
sure
for
you
one
want to.
question as always. Tony, first question goes to you. What team beat Nebraska 23-20 in the 1998 Holiday Bowl?
1998.
I think I know it, but
Oh, gosh.
5 seconds here, Tony.
All right. Washington.
It is not.
if you don't love it, don't do it. But
You guys want this one or not?
I just going to think this through. They had a pretty good little running back. The coach is deceased. McKeever, I'll tell you. Just remind me to tell you a story about McKeever and that. Kurt McKeever was my partner at that time. Arizona.
Arizona's correct.
Now I used Bill.
Oh,
full
that's
disclosure.
Yeah,
okay.
he
So
did.
that's Bill.
I'm
So,
out.
Bill was used in it. Okay.
I'm out.
He wrote it
You
down.
just spoke for Bill, though.
Yes.
Yeah, he wrote it down.
So that was Bill's. Okay. Bill got that one right. Bill's out. But
I'll tell you a good story about McKeever after this.
All right, Sip. First question. You're up 1-0. Bill's out. This is all you know.
Okay.
What team did Nebraska beat 41-21 in the 1996 Orange Bowl?
Oh, I was there. I remember vividly. It was amazing. It was in '96, and it was between national titles, and it was. I'll never forget it because it didn't feel big at all. Like people were walking around at kickoff. I'm like, man, this is an Orange Bowl. And like, nobody even cares. It was Virginia Tech.
That is correct. Virginia Tech 2-0 lead.
Damon
I would
Benning
not
had a
have
good
got
game.
that.
Damon Benning had a good game.
41-21.
Yeah, they had a
Victory.
quarterback with a funny name. Do you remember that?
Vodtech did?
Yeah, Vodtech.
Jim Drunkenmiller.
Jake's amazing.
That's
Jake
amazing.
can pull some names now.
Had to be.
Imagine having a buddy named Drunken Miller.
Oh, God.
I mean, you're every day.
Amazing.
I mean, that's like your favorite
Yeah.
guy.
That's
Where's
your
Drunken Miller
That
at?
guy, he,
I
I mean,
mean-
he has to be
I mean,
funny, right?
yeah,
You
right
have
away.
to be funny.
If that guy is We need to try to get him on the show.
Yeah.
'Cause if he's just real dry and
dude, you wasted a great last night, man. You wasted your life.
Jake, good poll.
Jake Drunkenmiller.
Jim.
I know.
Me. Jake, I'm sorry.
Hi.
Yes, Jake Drunkenmiller.
Yes.
That's a good poll by you.
That's a great one.
That's a lot of
I would have
pressure.
never got that. When you said it, I would have said, "Oh yeah, Virginia Tech." But I wouldn't have said it.
I was there.
All right, Tony, back to stay alive. Your last question down 2-0. What team did Nebraska beat 30-15 in the Sugar Bowl on New Year's Day of the 1986-87
Oh, I know
football
that.
season?
LSU.
LSU is correct.
Oh, you're out. You can't tell me.
He's excited. He's excited. He knows the answers.
Take the
Taking
pin.
a pin.
I like the principle.
Sip for the win. If you win, if you get this right, it's over. But Tony can steal if you get this wrong. And
Yeah.
Bill's out.
I'm
It's
out.
all you. 2-1
Wait a
lead.
second. Just hold on.
All right. Okay. What team beat Nebraska 17-14 in the Cotton Bowl
Auburn.
on New Year's? Hang it. No.
No.
Pause.
Oh.
I'm going to finish the question.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to finish the question.
Okay.
Okay. 17-14 in the Cotton Bowl on New Year's Day of the 1979-1980
That's easy.
season.
That's
Oh.
so easy.
Oh, I thought you were going.
So I'm not going to
Zach
take your first
Taylor.
one.
Wait a second.
I got it.
79-80 season.
See, I can't
I got
use
it.
you, Bill.
I got it.
What now? The Cotton Bowl?
So easy.
Of the
They were running split back deer.
79-80
options.
Don't you can't do this. People are going to kill you for giving me hints. Cotton Bowl.
A 17-14 loss to this team.
Alabama.
Okay, Tony, to stay alive, you have to answer this correctly. What is that team?
What year was it?
79-80. So that's it was
I've got
New
the
Year's Day.
answer.
New Year's Day of 1980 for the 79 football season.
That's right.
Oh, it is right.
5 seconds, Tony.
Five seconds.
I was not
3.
Houston.
Say Houston. Houston's
Brilliant.
correct.
Houston.
He
Gave
dug
him a
deep,
minute.
and he
Totally.
got Houston. All right, this goes to Tony, and he'll go. You guys go over under Tony's.
If we
number.
lose this after being up 2-0 because of that,
We're not going to lose.
Tony, for the
we'll
win,
lose it.
We're not
how
gonna
many bowl games has Nebraska played in?
Oh gosh.
Think about it.
65.
65
He
is the
put a
number.
number out there, didn't he? He
Very
put a
good
one.
enough. I just
I can consult with Bill.
Sure.
that's what I think.
Hold on. Let's think this through. real
Tony
bit.
says 65.
I mean, there was a streak of like 33. Yeah, I'm going to go under.
The answer 53. They have a 26-27 record all time in bowl games. About 500. Tony, nice comeback. We get you back
Nice
on the
job.
coffee, but
How'd you miss
calling down
Houston?
the road.
I appreciate it. Hey,
Thanks,
Bill,
buddy.
I got a Go Devil in the back of my truck. You remember that one?
Oh my! You got to go Devils. Does it have the straight pipe? Does it have the silver straight pipe out the back?
The little scooter. That's it.
Oh man, this Go Devils unbelievable. I Go Devils like that. It had a chain and it had a belt on the side like that. It would kick in out of gear and it would roll. I was all around Pender on it. Yeah, all around Pender.
No one's surprised about that at
Yes.
all. No one's surprised. Well,
That's
congrats.
awesome.
Hey, 3 in 1 week. That's a winning week. Nice job on the over-under. Tony almost came back and won that game, though. 2-0.
Yeah, but he didn't, and we won.
The spillover's next on Early Break on the Ticket.
If you struggle with joint pain, there's good news. You don't need surgery to get back to full health. South Point Medical and Aesthetics offers breakthrough non-surgical options for treatment of moderate to severe joint pain. Our patients experience no downtime from our procedure, and the results are they've had 14 years of successful treatments with patients from 35 states because of an effective word-of-mouth traffic. Learn more about how you can get lasting results for joint pain today at southpointmedical.com or call 402-323-8400.
Hi, this is Becky from Midwest Bank, and our team is here for you. From our friendly staff to our innovative products to our online banking and mobile app, all of our services are designed with you in mind. We'll help you open a checking account, apply for a loan, open a credit card, or start saving for the future. We do your local community bank, a trusted partner that's here to serve you. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Spring is here, and Acres has special financing on all John Deere lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers. Get your yard looking great and use John Deere's wide selection of attachments to landscape your property to perfection. And for a limited time, with a purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Acres, solutions for every field.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
NASCAR is known for fast cars, roaring action, and big bucks. The Nebraska Lottery's NASCAR Powerball Playoff promotion features all three, especially the bucks. Until May 30th, buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play or Double Play, enter the voucher number, and you could be one of 15 winners of $1,000 and the chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship Weekend. Enter today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. But there are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum. Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street, or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carryout, or schedule a catering at motorfoodtruck.com.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info, or call 402-467-1627.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
It's May, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride. Summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Springtime is here, and it's time to get to work on outdoor. Deck City is the start source for everything. Deck City has everything you need for your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and timber tech to decking. Call them an appointment at 402-480-61. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. This,
Well, good morning, little brother.
is Early Break with Chip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketapp.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by South Point Medical and Aesthetics. Raph and AD are with us, and I have to tell you guys, I made a minor mistake. This kind of ruins one of our stories from the last segment.
What?
It's Jim Druckenmiller, not Jim Drunkenmiller. So
You're right.
It's still,
You're right.
Yeah,
It is Drunken.
I mean,
Yep, you're right.
You still gotta be kind of funny with that.
What's the real one?
Druckenmiller. So I said Drunkenmiller.
Yeah.
So, but D-R-U-C-K.
How many times do you think he gets called Drunken Miller for fun?
Probably a lot. He should be. And I guess he did have a DUI later on. So
we don't need to bring that up.
Well, it was in the news. So they called him Drunken Miller then after that.
He's a good quarterback.
What's going on, fellas? Good to see you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
We have a lot of text still coming in regarding Duke from Bill's Thrills.
Can you read some of them?
Yeah.
Pick out some good ones, Jake.
Well, okay.
Some we can't read.
Someone says this. This guy says, "You guys are the best. Everyone needs a Duke in their life. Bill's Thrills for the win again."
Yes, you have to have a Duke.
Everyone
in your
needs
life.
a Duke. Do you guys have a Duke? Do you have a Duke in your life?
Everybody has to have a Duke. Yeah.
AD.
Yeah,
AD. Oh, AD is the Duke in Raph's life there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone says Duke's about to have to get a new phone number after today, probably.
Yeah, a lot of business.
What's
right
that
there.
number again?
Yeah. Hang on, I got it right here.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, hang on, I got it right here.
I'm ready for you.
Yeah, that's
slowly now.
Yeah. Hang on here. I got it.
Hold on.
402-875-2351, and that's for all your plumbing needs.
Okay.
At that
R2 Plumbing.
R2 Plumbing. 402-875-2351, and he's usually available 24/7.
The American Nightmare chimes in and says it would be funny if Duke ended up owning a bus washing company after that.
That would be funny.
Do they
Could
have
happen.
those? I wonder
Is
if they
that a
have-
real thing?
It might be.
It might be now.
It might be.
All of a sudden, can you imagine bringing your bus out there and seeing the Duke?
Yeah.
There, you'd feel good. You'd feel better about
There's
yourself.
not. I mean, I don't think there's car washes you can run it through.
Yeah.
Right.
Imagine trying to go through a car wash
you
with it. Yeah. I was just all
Got jammed again.
jammed up.
Just scraping.
Imagine the just taking the top off of it.
Yeah, you need a paint job.
Imagine you're one of the guys standing. It comes in like trying to. Hey, they always say this thing. A little left, a little to the left.
You go a little down. No, I can't go down.
It's not on the track.
It's on the track. You're all trying to push
Just
it out.
jams the whole car wash.
One side.
Well,
the back end's visible one side, the front end's visible on the other. But it's
what's the problem? Well, you can see it right now. We got a bus in here.
It got jammed.
Yeah.
It's too big. Okay, someone says the Duke would be a great T-shirt with a cigarette in the mouth.
Yes.
That would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duke T-shirt.
Yeah.
He doesn't smoke anymore.
Doesn't he?
No. He's very healthy. Yeah, very healthy.
Bones says, is Duke available to wash buses on the weekends currently?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, but probably not.
Maybe.
But maybe.
Those buses got to get washed.
Yeah, they got to get washed.
Another T-shirt idea from East Lincoln West says we need a let Duke graduate T-shirt.
Yes. Let him walk. Let Duke walk.
Let Duke walk.
Come on, Duke. Let him walk. The Chariots of Fire was beautiful.
That was emotional.
It was emotional. It was.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had a Duke in my
Yeah.
life.
I think I.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Or you were the Duke probably in people's lives.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. Duke's entertaining. What's
Yeah.
wrong with that?
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
know. I mean, I don't want to get. I was in a lot of trouble.
Duke wasn't in
It
a
was
lot
a
of
little
trouble.
bigger trouble than
Yeah.
Duke, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, 8:08.
Yes, that's our time.
8:08.
Get the weather.
Get May 11th.
Precipitation.
By 69 in Lincoln.
That's
temperature.
That's the degrees right
Yeah, we
now.
need this precipitation.
And there's
outlook.
none. These guys just walked in. Do they look wet at all?
No, you guys are dry.
Right.
It is absolutely gorgeous out.
Is it? Is it? Birds chirping.
Birds
Oh,
chirping.
Seriously,
We
this
got to
morning.
get that outdoor microphone.
Yeah,
We do.
We
I
should-
walked
that's a good
outside
idea.
this morning. The birds were chirping. I was like, this is incredible.
Did you like that?
5:15 of beautiful.
Did you notice that
Yeah.
like in the winter, you know?
Oh no, you don't
No.
hear the birds when it's 10
No, it's
degrees
just
below
not.
zero.
Yeah.
Where'd
They're
they
all
go?
south.
I
They're
don't
all-
hear
yeah.
nothing
They're in
in
Florida.
the wintertime in
There's
Nebraska.
a certain
They're in
time. There's a
Florida.
certain time when you're just like, oh my God, there's the birds again.
You know what's not here yet? I was on the deck last night. The bugs aren't yet.
Oh, they're
out
not?
yet.
Yeah, not.
Didn't mean to bring
yeah.
up bugs again, Nick. But yeah, the
Good
bugs.
point.
The bugs aren't out yet.
Ooh.
It's
No,
out
they're
there.
not.
Hey, speaking of bugs, so AD and Raph and me and you were all at the Matt Rule speech yesterday. Okay.
Nick.
And they kind of mentioned Nick.
They
He
did.
didn't say it quite.
Kind
So
of
here's the
mentioned.
deal.
He
So-
mentioned Nick.
So Nick is in a
Rule mentioned him.
kind of.
Yeah, he mentioned Nick.
Nick is in
Nick
an
from 93.7
he
the
is,
ticket.
in, he is in an entomology class. They have a very difficult bug project that's taking a lot of
Yeah.
time. And there's football players, I guess, also in this class, like Nuri's in
Yeah.
the class.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, he's in the class. Anyways, Matt Rule said there's guys that are working their tails off to try to find bugs for entomology class. We said,
Yeah.
that's Nick.
And he
He
went
said it a couple times.
He said it twice. He talked about it
He
twice.
basically mentioned Nick's
He
name,
did.
in
Yeah,
my
basically
mind.
did.
Yeah, I think he was
Basically
referring to Nick.
I think
Yeah, he was too.
Yeah. It was, and he said he wanted his players to be elite at everything, including this finding bugs.
Bug project. Yeah. An entomology class.
And Nick, I would say, was elite.
Nick got all of them. He was
out
short yesterday. And he
you
got
guys
all
should. I should have taken a picture. He had. It looked so nice. He had the box with the bugs pinned. It looks very clean. Nick, that was well done. You nailed the bug project. It looked good.
What a class.
That's a lot of time now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time.
It's a ton.
That's a hell of a class. Like that seems.
I did a bug project in middle school. That was.
Did you?
Terrifyingly tough.
Did you do a good job?
I think I told you guys that. I put in the garage one day and I was done, and I went out the next morning and like all the bugs were gone because something ate them.
Oh.
So I had to start the project over because I was an idiot and then didn't put them. It was just like sitting out on a cardboard. They were your bugs. In 7th grade, I had a bug project that it was all done. It was like due like in a couple days. The next morning, all the bugs had been eaten by something in the garage. So I had to start over.
What would eat those bugs?
I don't know. I don't know. They were
that
all
a
dead.
coon? Is that a coon?
No, there's no coons in the garage. Some sort of bug came in. Another bug came. Probably a big beetle or something came in, or maybe a bee. Maybe ate the bugs. I don't know what ate them. A wasp.
I think I saw
a wasp.
I'm going with coon.
There was no raccoon in the garage.
Whatever
it
it
was in
was,
the garage.
it ate well.
It did. It was feasting. Yeah.
They were all pinned down.
He's like a buffet.
It's like a buffet.
They're not going anywhere.
I'll take
a little bit of this.
Scrumptious. What do we got here?
He had toothpicks.
You want to look very.
I'm assuming it was a he.
Yeah, it was a he. He ate that much. It was definitely a male.
It was a male possum.
Yeah.
So I had to start over, and I had to put the bugs in the freezer. So they would not be eaten.
Sorry.
It was terrible.
Were you devastated?
So when Nick mentioned this project, I'm like, oh, this brings back a really bad time of that stupid bug project. That was horrible. So I feel his pain.
There's a lot of school stories that people tell will bring back some horrific memories.
Yes.
That was a horrific one. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah. The Duke story was.
Thank you for bringing it.
I am. It is a beautiful story.
Of teamwork,
of courage,
of
resilience,
redemption,
resilience,
yes,
and ultimate
persistence.
Yes.
Persistence is good when
Absolutely,
there's
persistence, class spirit,
and class spirit,
and
a bonding and helping your brother.
Yes,
you flipped into action. Yeah. I'm serious. You flipped into action.
We'll end on this regarding the bugs in the garage. Someone says it was definitely Sip's bear-sized raccoon. Sip claims there's a bear-sized raccoon in the back.
There was. I mean, in our backyard.
I wish you had taken a picture this. We could confirm the bear-sized
You said it was
raccoon.
over 80 pounds.
Sip, this is a raccoon?
I thought it was a small bear.
Yeah.
I did.
And you're like the house you live in right now?
Yeah. No, this was a few years ago, and I had a bigger dog, and it was it was on. I mean, Stitches was Australian cow dog. Wow. He was a very mean dog, and the sounds that were coming out of that they're fighting.
A confrontation.
It was confrontation. It was an incredible sound, and Stitches got the best of him. Stitches was a mean dog now, and he got him, and then came trotting back through the snow. It was a blizzard. There's a blizzard. And I let him out, and we had a little pond, and the raccoons would come and eat the fish all the time. And there was a raccoon. I mean, it was in the middle of the day. And Stitches went out and took care of business and came trotting back and looked at me like, see that?
See that?
How about that?
That's a warrior.
How about
Probably
that?
licking his own blood.
How about that?
He looked at me
He looked at me like, hey, you see that?
See that?
Yeah,
that's
a very proud moment.
Stitches be one of them dudes. You get in a fight with a dude, you hit him hard and he's bleeding.
Yeah.
They look at you like this, and they go like this. That's the way I like it.
Yeah.
That's the type of dude you better be careful of right there.
Watch out for that.
Stitches. Stitches still with us?
No, he's passed.
Okay.
But
I don't like
but he
to
won
talk
that
about
battle though.
He won that fight.
I'll take a picture of it
Forever. Stitches will be.
That's right.
He's a real beloved.
Just beloved. Just like
you got to get a picture and show me, man.
I will.
Stitches.
Yeah.
Oh,
you'll see Regal.
Yes.
Regal.
All right.
And a winner.
We love our fur babies, man.
A winner.
Yeah. That's it for us. The Drive with AD and Raph is next for Steve Sipple and Bill Busch. I'm Jake Sorensen. See you.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank making local decisions, supporting local and helping local businesses.